Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Adventures of Trackless, where the group is always having fun, safe times where no one's in danger.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So everybody roll me a d6.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
How about no?
5. Sounds like somebody got a 6.
I got
2.
1.
4.
I got a 5.
So Dagger, what happened last time?
Cool.
You see, it always should be the bard, because the bard writes everything down.
Also, the bard has watched the episode recently, so that helps.
That's the one.
Also,
Yeah.
Kat usually writes everything down, so...
Yeah.
I kind of do. I am somewhat of a lore nerd. So
Her notes would make a 20th level cleric of knowledge domain blush.
Yes, they would.
so last session, we Azra planked because I think you were like the cardboard
Plank?
cutout.
Yeah, I was a plank for a hot minute.
Yeah. And realized that while Nicobolus did not become a god, yay, win for us, he feeble-minded the Baron, and the Baron teleported him and Nicol somewhere. We didn't know where. We had no idea where he was. And turns out that a lot of the Circle of Eight are dead. Maybe all of them, except for Mordekainen. And he noped out and didn't say shit. And like, on one hand, he's a fucking coward. On the other hand, like, I kind of feel for him, especially if he had something to do with it. On the other hand, he's a fucking coward. Jace is definitely just a loser. Like, he's a little pissy because we had to fight Liliana, but she's fine. Anywho, all that shit done, we talked to the surviving members of the Gatewatch, and the newly resurrected sorry, I just saw a message from the chat. And on the other hand, I have the dog staring into my soul for pizza. And we also resurrected Niz Mizzet, which was cool, and then he immediately started drilling us for information on how magic works in our world, and then, oops, he built himself a magic gate out of technology and started sending goblins through, so that's a thing that's definitely not going to go poorly at all. Can you
Fine.
not? He's trying not to make eye contact with my pizza.
I know. He's doing that like, just looking
I am
around.
not looking at it.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. I can see you. Yeah. So with his help, we managed to devise some devices which are basically Discord sending stones, which allow everybody in the Gatewatch to talk simultaneously, which is definitely not going to go poorly at all.
We have a group chat now.
And is probably just going to be an avenue for fourth wall jokes.
Yeah.
But hey, now we can alert them when one of us finds Nicobolus, hopefully before he murders us all. And we were given a bunch of random evil artifacts to get rid of and hide because they don't want to be all in one place. And we were like, hey, nobody knows our planes exist, so we should do that. And then we were like, oh shit, we still got a Hydra to deal with. So we found Tefari and met him in his academy, which I can't remember the name of. My brain is just going Troll Skull Academy, and I'm pretty sure that's not it.
I believe.
Okay. And we hung out with him. We were with him in a Denny plane, finally getting a long rest. And the Baron is now reunited with us, and I think he may have admitted that he snorted. I don't think you actually admitted that you snorted like diamond dust. We just know that you're glittery. That's Cat being salty over that.
What?
To be fair,
Yep.
he does not remember any of that.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He didn't tell us that.
God will never know.
Yep.
Nope.
So, what the hell do we want to do with this sword hilt thing?
I still don't see how we're going to hide it somewhere. An artifact of that power is definitely going to be sought out by someone.
Well, that's what I was
People hide
saying.
artifacts all the time and destroy them. This is nothing. Like the Ring of Winter, powerful. We destroyed it, no problem.
Okay,
So-
we involved a god.
It was
for that.
problem. There was problem.
Should we let the DM actually talk?
No.
Yes.
Now, go ahead. Continue.
So, like, I don't know if we want to destroy the Black Blade, though, because wasn't there talk of, like, hey, some of these items are really useful, but it can't be used to kill Nicol, though. I'm like, what the hell else would you need
The
it for?
question further remains if it
still
ever could kill
a
Nicol.
sword you can stab and kill people with.
Yeah, like, I feel like it could be useful. So I
Sure.
don't necessarily want to destroy it. Also, I don't actually know if just destroying the part we have would fully break the artifact, because it is an artifact and it's in different pieces.
True, but we probably
And
wouldn't be able to put it back together without that.
That's the
one
other
piece.
thing. It's going to be hard
Okay,
to figure out how
so,
to do it, because typically the
How
only
many
way...
pieces are the sword was again? There's like 3 or 4?
You have the hilt,
Do we know?
and the blade is in many different pieces.
So
Yeah.
we
At
go
least-
and gather
at
all
least
the
12.
pieces. And then we go and create these elaborate, large mega dungeons with hundreds of guardians and put them at the center so that adventurers in the future who need the artifact can go on an epic quest where they learn to love and appreciate their party while they seek this artifact to kill an evil, ancient evil that shows up.
I hate the fact that this plan actually sounds...
Or just shape a
Not
rock
the
around it and we
worst.
drop it in a lake.
Azra looks very unimpressed.
I like that one. I see flaws, but it's better than
I
Suck
can
a
shape
Mega
rocks
Dungeon.
around everything. If I shape a rock around it perfectly, you won't even know it's inside the rock.
That's
What?
great and all, but if you cast
Oh.
divination magic, you can still
You put
find
it
out
in
where
the
it is,
rock.
and you just need some
Yeah.
other
In-
druid to
Put
pull
it
it
in
out
And
of
we
the rock.
enchant the rock with non-detection.
Teferi, standing here the entire time, says, "Sorry to interrupt, but
Yeah.
didn't you want to keep it at one of the academies here on Dominaria?"
I thought they were keeping the sun here. The
Yeah, the
eternal
other thing.
sun here.
Look over at the huge ass Eternal Sun. That thing.
Well, Baron, it's been a long time since you've been here. You probably noticed when I made the demi-plane that the academy we're at was much smaller and in a completely different part of the plane. The first one kind of exploded, and they made 5 new ones. So we're at one of the 5.
That's fine and good, but that means my library books are not due. That your system is gone. The old academy is gone. I don't
My
owe you
fines
that
a
money.
void.
Total void.
So about this water thing, what'd you call it?
Oh,
A
yes.
hydra?
Yes,
No,
old
old
Hydra.
Hydra.
Elemental, a powerful water elemental.
What all do you know about it?
It's old.
Just
Okay.
look at Dagger.
Can it corrupt creatures and turn them into horrible beings like it?
Yeah, we think
I
so.
Probably.
think so.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay, so
It's
we
very
know
moist.
nailed it.
Is it-
That gives so much information.
Is it anything
Okay.
like the you guys know what these are in Magic Gathering? I don't. Those weird tentacle eldritch god things.
No.
No, that's
No.
not Eldrazi.
No.
Okay,
It's
they're
so-
not. Okay,
Okay.
shouldn't be too
Dag
bad. then.
doesn't know that.
No.
All I know is I saw you go fucking ape shit on
Okay,
something
so-
Eldrazi, and that's
They
it.
are
So compared to
Um,
Eldrazi and Nicky Boy, like what level of threat are you?
Oh,
Niz-Mizzet.
she's much level lower than.
About the level of Niz-Mizzet and Rakdos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So
then.
What he said.
Yeah, much lower. Like a
So-
Demon Lord or Arc Elemental.
I look over at Azra and I'm like, I'm suddenly a little worried. I was actually more afraid of Nibs Mizzet than I was of Hydra.
I mean,
I just have my cat, like...
He took
Niv
30
Mizzet-
minutes and replicated a 9th level spell.
Yeah.
Div Mizzet is no one to
Danger-
sneeze at.
Yeah.
In fact, he could kill you with a sneeze. Probably.
Danger
It kind of
takes
looks like
many
it could.
forms.
That's valid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Niz-Mizzet isn't going to just maliciously attack and kill people.
That's
That's
true. I
not
feel like
necessary.
he's a little bit more intellectual, and Hydra's a little tad more brute force, cultish. So we know the one thing that we know she has. I don't know whether it's a power of hers or a power of someone within her cult. She can make people. I don't know whether they killed them first or if they were alive when they did this film. They made them into something like undead, and they were basically watery zombies.
That happens whenever someone is killed by their elemental opposite in a horrific
Did it
way.
only happen to the priests of Kasuth, or
Yes.
I
All
thought it
the
was everybody
Thayans-
in town?
All the Thayans there were followers
Well,
of Kasuth.
I'm
and
pretty
they
good
were
at crowd
drowned.
control. I know you guys are probably pretty busy, but while
Well,
I was in
one of the things
Ravnica,
you
I
have
did
to-
slow down most of the dread hordes.
That is helpful, yeah.
One
You
of the
also
things
took
we
an
have
entire
to fight
continent out
to
of
get
phase for the
past
planet.
That too.
portal to Al Hydra is a sea drake of quite gigantic size.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that, and for a half second I was like, why don't we just teleport in there? But then I remembered that
Wait, we're dealing with an elder dragon?
No.
different.
Like an
not.
elder dragon? Maybe an
It's a
ancient
lesser
dragon.
drake, kind of like what you ride into battle and summon and commanded back in the old days.
Oh, okay.
Probably an ancient dragon, but definitely not an elder.
Is it able to
It
cast
was-
spells?
I do believe so.
Has it been around
don't
since the
know.
beginning of creation?
No.
Probably
I
not.
don't think so.
Oh, then it's like, no. It's whatever.
Get away from my pizza. I love you, but I'm not giving you my pizza.
Yes, you are.
Just don't know it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about? You just stop staring at that pizza for 1 minute, and I'm gonna
Mhm.
eat it.
So
Yeah.
did we want to go, or? Because I'm almost setting
Well,
my
I-
demi-plane, but it's
I
whatever.
think we should dispose of the Black Blade first.
I know where to take it.
We
Where
just
you can
leave it
take
here. They have 5 different academies on 5
I was
different
gonna say we
academies.
can leave it here temporarily at least
Yeah,
until we
if
figure
we
out
want,
what
We
we
can
come up
we can
with
literally
something
leave it
later.
here. It's my own personal demi-plane. No one else can get here.
Except for that door.
Perfect then.
that works.
Pretty solid, yeah.
Escape. What is escape?
Hang on though. Worst case scenario. Do we ever need to put this blade back together? Because if
I've
you
already
die
forgotten.
today,
It's over in that chest. I totally forgot about it. Let's go.
I can probably I demiplane back here? Because I have the spell demiplane.
No.
Okay.
Demi-plane is very.
But-
Each person can make their own.
we do have 2 people that can resurrect. And the
Oh,
2
there is
people in the
that.
party that
Yeah,
can't
that's a good
resurrect,
point.
the other 2 people in the party that can't resurrect people can plane shift and teleport to somebody who can. So if we die, we'll
Yeah.
we'll just bring each other back.
Uh-huh. Flawless plan.
Assuming our dear friend here can alter time the way he is legend to be, I don't think we'll have any problems with it. Like he could just reverse time to before you died,
Oi.
and then move you out of the way.
Can't really do that anymore.
If I know
That's
the nature and contents of a demiplane created by the casting of a
Yes.
spell by another creature, I can have it connect to that demiplane instead. I don't
Oh.
know if that applies.
Might be planeswalker shit too,
necessarily,
though.
but yeah, that's what I was saying. I don't know if this applies. It might be
You can,
planeswalker shit, but that is
Um,
the wording of the spell.
if that's the wording of the spell, then yeah, you can.
Sweet. So I can just bamf us back here if needed.
Okay, that's good.
I also have some demi-planes we can eventually go to. They're nice.
Yeah, didn't you say
Except
that,
for
that
one.
you found like a treasury, but it was looted?
Yeah, somehow. I give a fairy a dirty look like.
For
Meanwhile,
what it's worth.
meanwhile, the canary is somewhere else. Ah, this is a nice hoard I took.
I was just gonna make that reference.
For what it's
Canary
worth,
inside the ruby.
you did
Having a
you
bad
did
time.
lose a lot of memories. You might have taken some of it.
Who are you?
You sure you didn't spend your own treasure and then forget you spent it?
No. There's one of my hoards. I wouldn't spend it. There's to finance my retirement.
I guess
Maybe
you
you
can't
were
really call
really
it a
drunk.
hoard if you spend it.
Taking out some giant evil water creature be a nice way to cool down after Nicobolus. So I'm ready whenever you are.
He just
Let's
like
go.
puts a bathing suit on.
Pretty much.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pull out those outfits from the
The Nixie
water
clothes?
that we have. Yeah, the Nixie clothes.
I still have mine somewhere.
Out of the bag and look over the random shit we have in here and see if there's anything useful.
Varth still has his.
Oh, minor problem. I've never been on this planet you guys go to.
Oh, it's fine. We'll take you there. He can. We can plane shift with people.
Oh, cool.
I can, yes. Apparently,
Well, so can the two
Hello?
of them.
Hi.
Yeah, I could do it too.
I don't need this.
Yeah, you don't need a spell slot. Anywho,
Little sparkle.
did you Baron? Considering you got mind whammied pretty hard by Nickel and fucked his plans up a tad, did you want to maybe be wearing that ring of non-detection?
I could probably use one of those eventually.
Well, yeah, we have one in the party that Azra offered you last session. I just want to make sure you're actually attuned to it before we go pick a fight with old Hydra and then have, like, Nicol Bolas show up and be like, hey, bitches, you want to die a second time?
Oh no, he's not going to show right back up. He takes forever
I
to
don't
plan
know
anything. It took him,
I don't
like-
know!
I'm just saying, it took him 15 years to take a piss one time because he had to go and couldn't find a bathroom.
That feels like a lie.
Elder Dragons, they don't use the bathroom that often.
So you take the ring of Mind Shield and put it on?
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom saving throw as you attempt that.
No, Jesus.
It's not the special one, it's the other one. The standard one.
Maybe he's been cursed.
Oh, shit, hold on.
That's a good sign.
No, I know I passed, I just can't read my number. I rolled a 19.
Oh.
So
Are you proficient?
Yes.
Then
It's
it's at least a 25.
27. I couldn't see if it was a 6 or an 8.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a problem.
There's immediately a very sharp pain in your brain
Oh.
Bitch was spying on you.
as you see a pair of horns imagery in your head as you take only 26 psychic damage. And you do not put on the ring.
Cool.
Okay. What the fuck was that?
That looked like you had a headache all of a sudden. Are you okay?
Yeah, Nicol was trying that whole spine shit again.
You like should have put the ring
Still there,
on when
though?
I told you to last time.
Your nose is bleeding.
Oh, that's from something else. Anybody get diamond dust?
No. Why do you need
No.
diamond dust?
No reason.
Did you snort diamond dust?
No, that's stupid.
Are you talking about the stuff in the Spice Isles?
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No.
You still have that bag of diamond dust, right, that kid gave you? Because that shit's super useful.
I mean, to be fair, we can all plane shift now, and he mentioned the plane, which
We
means
don't know
could go
where it
there ourselves.
is. We don't
We
even
know
know
how
the
to plane
name
shift
of it.
back.
Yeah, but we don't know where it is. We've never been there. I don't even know if the child told us the name of it.
Look, and we can just cast the spell again to come back.
But we don't know where it is. We
there's
can't
no
plane
risk.
shift where we've never been.
Sure we can. We've had a
I know
brief
what it is.
description.
What?
I can find it.
If there was anything
Every-
left, it's gone now.
Every plane has a unique smell, taste, and feel. Once you learn them, it's easy to find them in the blind eternities.
Okay.
Right, Teferi?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like Terrell smells a bit like ham.
Since it's his own personal demi-plane, you see he's just like on a floating chair, and there's just like an unseen servants just catering to everything.
I'm trying to remember what emotion ham meant to Dragon Bait.
It's fear. I was about to make that joke.
Ham.
Ham.
Ham is
Ham.
fear and anxiety, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. He smelt it a lot around
Side
the
note,
world crew. That's
And,
why I
and
know
DC
that one.
in
We're
DCA, it
just
was
gonna
just
take the,
there's a constant smell of ham.
Chewy Sorios, and we're gonna convert them for the group.
Yeah,
They're too awesome not to.
Yeah.
You smell honey.
Identify wouldn't identify a spell, would it?
No,
if
but
it's an active spell,
and detect magic.
that doesn't exist.
Oh shit! I don't even
Detect
have
magic
that.
Oh,
does
read
exist.
magic.
Wonder
Sorry,
that.
I was thinking read magic.
Yeah, I have a wand of detect magic as well.
Oh,
or wait,
actually,
you
no.
have the wand?
Sorry,
No, you haven't.
identify wood.
It identifies wood. That is a very unique spell.
God,
I'm gonna
Identify
cast
God
Identify
damn it.
on the Baron's noggin and try and figure out what the fuck gave him that nosebleed, other than snorting diamond
ow.
dice.
At what level?
is there brain cells in there?
I mean, it's
For one thing.
it doesn't upcast. It's just first level Identify.
Okay, as you cast that, let's see. There's an overwhelmingly huge aura of enchantment on him.
Oh boy.
Woo!
Teferi.
Yay.
Seems to
Dispel
take
it.
somehow the aura takes the shape of the ominous Nicobolus horns.
Neat.
Okay, guys, hit me with a strong dispel magic.
Yeah. It's like, do you want me to
Ninth
put
level.
mine dispel magic? Because I will.
Yeah, just hit me with a 9th level. Make sure I'm clean.
Dag, what do you think?
I mean, we
Might
can
wanna
probably
take
get a
off your-
short rest before we get there. So
Might want to take your magic
Yeah.
items off.
It's only temporary for the magic items.
yeah, you have to. I think you have to target the magic
okay.
items.
Yeah.
Well, I can't cast the spell, so I was just guessing.
Let's double check actually.
You can roll an Arcana check on that enchantment spell.
Who me?
Ooh.
Yes.
He. First roll of the
Yeah,
night.
one
I'm
creature,
gonna use.
object, or magical
Would
effect.
help
So
if
yeah,
I had
I
my
have to
PH.
target the
I'm
barrel.
I'm
Go
gonna
with my
use
PH, I'll be
I
right
as
back.
chunky dice.
Chonky die. The power of chonky boys.
Oh, the power of chunk was with me. I rolled from a 1 to a 13.
Nice.
Arcana is a
22.
27.
You know that
27?
it is a Gias spell at 9th level.
Neat.
Okay.
Cool.
Be-
Good.
Alright.
Do you say
We've
that
seen
out
that
loud?
used before. I'm gonna say that,
You
but
know-
maybe don't cast it yet.
For
I have
the
a scroll of
for the
gifts,
meta,
by the way.
for the meta, you know the DC is over 20, but the Baron somehow passed it.
Woo!
I say
so the
somehow, but
thing
you're really
is,
high level, and it's
We've
he's
seen
proficient.
this cast before. Varth used this, so I say we wait before and we ask Varth how the fuck the spell works before we do it, because if he breaks it, it might count as the Baron breaking the chaos.
Yeah,
and
I
kill
also
him.
know how to cast Gears because I have scrolls of it. So I could probably answer those questions.
Go.
I'm currently
Just-
reading
Oh,
them.
that's true.
Hit me with it.
Teferi just
Oh Jesus.
See? Get rid of them gaze.
well. You feel any different?
Gaze? Gaze?
Yes.
Gaze? How do you pronounce that word?
Ooh, shit.
Yes.
Let me look it up. It's Celtic. That's why I'm like.
The gayest agenda.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make a sticker of that. God damn.
Blake, you missed it. Apparently, the Baron is under the gay-ass agenda.
Oh. Is that the name of the spell or a curse of some kind?
Yeah, he's under a gay-ass.
Oh.
I think
mean a
Teferi
geas?
just
How long does-
yeah, that's the one.
Identify, I think, is instantaneous, isn't it? It takes a while to cast,
Yeah.
but then it's just instant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can
Mean
cast
a
it again,
geas?
but it's gonna take a few minutes. Yeah, that one. We don't know how to say it because it's Celtic.
Geese.
It's geese.
It's geese.
It's seriously geese.
Horrible geese.
There's
We
not
need to
two
make this
E's
joke
there,
to
and there's
Alexis.
not another E on the end.
You see
Our
a
druid can
geese.
cast that, right?
you see an ominous beak with a tiny little bell on the end.
Yes.
Yeah, according
Yes.
to
Just
the
like
one thing.
angry goose.
I'm
I will
going to,
fucking kill you.
And he's like, hyonk,
Yep.
hyonk.
Yeah, bad
Okay,
news.
this
I
other
can't
site's
use
saying
Dispel
it differently.
Magic on that. It won't do anything.
They're saying gesh.
Cool.
So one said geese, one
Wait,
said gesh.
can you remove curse?
That's the
Yeah,
other
it's
thing I was
remove curse,
thinking.
greater restoration, or wish.
Oh, that's a different
And I
word.
do have
Oh,
wish,
hey.
but like,
Are we gonna rest before tomorrow?
Have we
I would
not
like
rested
that.
already?
I just spent my 9th level spell slot just trying
Yeah,
to
that's
expel.
valid.
I
Okay,
wish for
all right.
it.
Well, the Varth uses greater restoration because I have like a
Maybe
million of them.
remove curse because it's cheaper.
I
think
don't
that one's
have
free.
the components for remove curse,
What components does it require?
and I don't have it memorized. So I
Diamond
would
dust
have to
worth anything that-
rememorize my
yeah, that Baron
spell.
Oh, okay.
Can I use the
Does it
diamond
count if
dust
it's in his
bloodstream?
nose?
Yeah.
just shove your finger right up there, and
Yeah,
then
no,
you just
remove
use
curse.
that bit.
Yeah.
Remove curse doesn't have a material component.
Wow,
Yeah,
what
aren't
fun.
they-
At least according to my app, it doesn't.
Can I ritual
That-
cast it?
Pretty
No,
broken.
But you can but you don't. It doesn't require money. At least
But I
it
don't
is
have
a.
it.
It's a third
The only
level.
problem is
isn't
I
it?
don't have it memorized.
Oh, you don't have it prepared.
No.
Oh. Yeah, then it's a matter of yeah. Then I guess let's spend the money on it.
I have greater
Oh wait, I have a
restoration.
scroll of remove curse.
Oh, hella!
All right.
Fuck. Learn to read your inventory, Azra. Yeah, so I just hand that to Varth.
Okay.
Oh
Varth
shit!
reads
No
it.
wonder Varth doesn't have remove curse prepared. It's not a druid spell.
Oh.
That
That helps.
Before you use valuable materials that you have,
Ezra and
my demi
Baron
plane,
can though.
1 year is equal to 1 hour in here, so we can just rest for however long you guys want.
Oh. Well
Okay.
then.
That's true. Yeah.
So you
Right,
guys,
just more
so
time
you guys
to
will wait 2
plan
days,
and
one for the
figure
long
out-
rest of Varth getting the spell and then casting
Yeah.
it, and then another long
Right.
rest later to get it back.
Okay,
Got it.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Ezra really needed another nap.
Unseen
Just
servants are like
emotionally,
feeding you
so-
guys grapes and giving you massages and stuff. Consensually.
So
Azra eats way too many grapes,
after
and then she
we
passes
take
out in
out,
a grape coma.
They're all
so
delicious.
what's our plan with Hydra? Are we gonna like pin her down and kill her,
Well-
or are we just gonna put her in a time bubble and?
The initial
Varth just shakes his
concept
head
was,
as you say that. We can't kill her permanently.
Yeah, we can. She's only arc elemental.
She's gonna be gone.
In the plane of water, we can.
Yeah,
We could kill her permanently there.
Wait,
Perhaps.
you said she's like an
she is
element of
there.
water or something, right?
yeah.
Arc
She's
elemental.
Is there like
Evil
an
elemental.
is there like an element of fire you could throw at her? They could cancel each other out or something.
There was a thought of that. We haven't gotten around to finding
Azra,
him yet.
can't you open
He
the
hasn't been
gate to the
seen in a
plane
while.
Are you
of
sure you
fire
don't want, like,
inside of
Chandra?
her?
That was the other thing I was thinking of. How hard would it be to grapple Hydra and fucking
I
drag
wouldn't
her into
necessarily need
Amonkhet?
to. Because with the gate spell, I can yoink people towards a plane. So if we go to the plane of fire, I can just, like, yoink her, in theory. There's no saving throw. Yeah.
Technically, we could summon her there, but she's a powerful enough being. Can't she just choose not to answer?
It depends on
I don't know.
power.
It's
I mean-
a 9th level spell.
It's a
Well,
9th
that's-
level spell, and according to the wording of the spell, you don't get a choice. You just appear. So...
That's
Um,
dangerous. I
Deities
imagine if one
and other
accidentally
planar
engaged in a
rulers
demon,
can prevent
you would
portals created by
cause
the
all
spell
sorts of
from opening into
problems.
presence.
Say that one more time, Kevin.
Deities and planar rulers can
Oh.
prevent portals.
Oh, so she
Yeah, you're
might
right.
count as
She
a
may or
planar.
may not, depending if she's considered a planar ruler, because there's more than one in water.
Or
Because she's
But
not
if it-
technically a deity.
wait, if you're going to be
Yeah.
taking her to a fire plane, and it's that plane, maybe there's lords of fire that wouldn't want water in their plane.
Yeah.
They might
Yeah,
just
I
vamp
feel
her
like
back out.
I feel like that has things
Or-
where it could go wrong.
Here's my concept. Teferi and I, mainly Teferi, create a temporal bubble around the lantern, or the shore of the
the Shore of Dreams,
yeah, whatever.
or
it's
the
called.
temple.
So around that,
Wow, that
We-
sounds like a
she
great
will-
place.
come out, be trapped, right? And we say fuck it and go and leave it alone and go to Candlekeep.
Nope.
She'll
we
be
have
trapped,
to finish
can't
this
go anywhere.
one way or another.
I
Yeah,
feel
only
like
for some time.
Yeah, all the time in the world. I mean, we come back in a couple centuries. That's
The
fine.
only
No.
problem with that
No.
is she has a cult following of probably wizards
I've
and
got
clerics
like
that
another
can dispel
60
the
years
magic.
at max, my man, and that's
I can
if
fix
I'm
that.
lucky. I don't want to be a vampire.
Okay.
The fuck were you doing?
I was going to put my blood in this chalice and give it to you
No,
and make you into a vampire.
Doesn't it have to be
fine.
a skull?
he's a different kind of vampire.
Oh.
We're not uncivilized.
You can use chalices.
We use this gold chalice.
Look, I heard a legend. Guy became a
Yeah.
vampire. It had to be a skull.
He's
That's all
not
I'm
from
saying.
he's not from Innistrad.
Oh, okay.
I can also like
You,
Supposedly
I don't
just
think
drain
anyone
your
but
blood.
the Baron knows what that is.
just drain your blood and give it to you and stuff like that. But that's so messy. And it's a waste of blood. All that blood, you can't really just hold it. You end up using the bathroom right away.
Anyway.
So,
I like
the idea of trapping her, but I don't necessarily believe that we can permanently kill her.
It has to be permanent. Whatever
That's
we
the
do,
thing.
it has to be
So
permanent.
okay, so everything
Couldn't we
can die,
imprison
Varth.
her in the plane of water?
Mm.
You can imprison
I mean,
her
it's
into the plane of
possible.
That's
fire.
where she's strongest. That's where she's most likely to get
Oh.
out.
Yeah.
Ice.
So like there are a couple of things. One, we definitely everything can be killed, Varth. We've
Yeah.
seen in our lifetimes gods be killed, haven't we?
Exactly. Yeah.
We've personally killed a couple of demigods.
Everything could be killed.
Like
Uh,
she can be killed. It's gonna be hard, but it's possible.
To Furry, where we come, even gods can die. So
Oh, we
where
know
come
that.
From,
And
Yeah,
our
he
planet-
literally
I
We
know.
We
were
were killing gods
right.
like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, like
we were fighting an elder dragon. No one.
who
thought
was
he
it?
killing
Gideon
us.
that was bragging about how he killed one of the Eternals or some shit.
The gods internal? Those are gods we just slaughtered again.
Yup.
Ooh.
technically,
news,
they were
I
already
thought
dead, and they
In
were
other
brought back.
news, I thought that tall lady with the spear was just a really cool tall lady with a spear. She was an actual fucking god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, there's still a god alive on Amoket?
Yeah, surprisingly.
Oh, sweet.
I think she said she was the last.
That's cool.
Was it a giant?
Last I heard, they all
She's
died,
okay.
and like the whole plane
Was
was
it a
dead.
giant cat or a giant bird?
I think
It was
she
a giant cat.
A giant cat. It was a giant cat.
I don't know. I'll be honest. A lot of it sort of flowed together.
Huh.
There was a lot that happened in the
So-
last 24
Yeah,
hours.
a lot of things went on.
Pretty sure it was a giant cat.
There is actually a elemental, one of the good Arco elementals, permanently died.
So it is possible. Perhaps.
Yeah.
Apparently, when one dies, the next most powerful elemental takes her place as patron of
Yes,
that
yeah.
element.
Yeah, so I feel like trapping her in either a time bubble or some D&D in some gem or something, some like imprisonment thing, that could work, but it's a short-term thing. Eventually she will get out, or some of her cultists will break her out or something. If we kill her, yes, somebody else will take her place, but they're going to take time.
We
It's
might
going to be
able
a
to get
problem.
Justicia to help us with this.
We could.
Who's that? Another planeswalker?
Because
Have you ever been
Oh,
to her
God.
plane? What plane of existence does she dwell in?
because wouldn't she kind of take all Hydra's place?
Well, I don't know if she'd be in the celestial realms or not.
So-
She's a god.
Varth, you know that she's plane of water, and she's like the epitome of true neutral. She avoids any conflict.
She's probably not going to get involved
So,
directly,
Hydra
and I doubt she's going to want the
Ixtasia.
evil destroyed, since she's all about neutrality.
So, yeah. Ohydra, Ixtasia, me, Teferi, you.
Esticia is a god on our plane.
Oh, okay.
She's pretty powerful.
She's also very moist.
All the gods here in
Please God,
Dominaria
stop
died
saying
a while ago. How many thousand years ago was that?
Yeah, quite a while.
Yeah.
Most of there are not many gods. Theros has those really dickish gods.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they do. In any
I have a
case,
dumb question.
I want to see what the heck this plane is of yours. They have like water gods and all that.
Okay.
What was your
That's a
dumb
dumb
question?
question, though. Have I ever cast Legend Lore on Ohydra?
No, you always said you were going
No.
to. You keep saying you're going
Yeah.
to, and you never do.
I'm fucking gonna do it finally, because now
Do
we
it.
have, like, time. I'm gonna do it. I got 3 uses of Legend Lore left. Now I got 2.
Roll initiative. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, boy.
Don't
Do
worry,
not scare me like
Ohydra's-
that.
Oddly enough, Ohydra is far weaker than basically everything else you've cast Legend Lore on, including the Baron.
Lol. Well, that's just being very conceited, and I don't appreciate
Hey,
it.
Baron.
I still, that's like, we kept joking with Jesse
Just
last in
ask
our
the Baron,
World
he'll tell you
game
that.
because he just got Legend Lore 2. And every time he casts it on, like, artifacts, and they usually have, like, stuff preventing divination magic, so it doesn't work. Or, like, the other time he cast it on a new thing. So, like, he got the backstory of where it was made, and he's like, but I don't know how to break it. And it's like, yeah, you watched her create it. It was made, like, a year ago. And he's like, but it's so cool. And I'm like, yeah, you know what you use it for? History. You don't
Yeah.
use it for, how do I beat this amazing creature? How do I kill this a powerful artifact? You use it to learn their backstory.
Which often does tell you how to kill things.
Yeah. It's just for lore dump.
Right.
Yeah, so Dag sits down with her extraordinarily expensive incense and a book to write down
Now,
whenever she sees
Teferi,
it.
Give you
this
3
is where
cats.
she will look into the history of things without permission and learn a lot about them.
Oh my god. I throw a cat at the Baron.
You know I can still hear you, right?
What?
Would you guys say your plane's name was?
They come from Ebir Torel.
Apier Terrell.
Means
Okay.
cradle of life.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. Don't
Oh,
worry,
Jesus
you're not
fucking
trapped in
Christ.
here, because apparently she knows how to get out of here. So I'll be right back. Any
Yeah.
planes walks.
Escape.
So you just...
Well, just like escape.
And
There's like an
Tefari,
Use the
exit
word
sign, like, blinking.
Tefari
The funny
disappears.
thing is like, even if it's a different language, there's a good chance some of us here could probably decipher it, because I think almost all of us here are linguists.
Not
Just
me,
about.
though.
And then he bams back in. Foop. And he's got a sack. And he like puts it on the ground and a bunch of incense fall out. And he's like, okay, well I'm
Santa?
gonna... Well, while you're doing that, I guess I'll do the same on your plane.
I love him already.
Bro.
I mean, what do
For
you
like
think
a
I do?
hot sec.
What do you think I
would,
do in
like-
here? Like practice martial arts or
That's
something
valid.
ridiculous?
And meanwhile, both of you sit down with giant cigars, and you're just like, whoa.
Yeah, for a hot second, I was like, he just became my new best friend. He found a plane of eternal incense.
He planeswalks back in, and the camera's like behind him, and it just it's like low to the ground, and it just pans
I'm
up
not-
to his back,
I'm not even
and he
gonna
turns
lie.
around, and it just says Teferi.
I'm not even gonna lie, the dumbest thing is, Dad would probably be just as excited, if not more excited, for a plane made of the incense valuable enough to cast Legend Lore than she is for diamonds, because it's less steps to get what she wants.
Oh, I just went to the ghetto market in Demaria.
Got ghetto incense.
I mean, I guess as long as you've got enough of it, it works. It just says 250 gold. It doesn't say what quality. I mean, I suppose
It's like a Santa
250
Claus
gold.
sack of it.
Yeah, it's either 250 gold worth of a lot of crappy incense or one little teeny one that's really expensive.
Well, the
Like, how
meditation
much do you want to carry?
the meditation temple's right over there. He points to a building because now that I think of it, this entire demiplane is like how you thought Candlekeep would look.
Damn.
So just like a giant library. There's no real sky.
You posted a picture of Candlekeep in the Trackless Sea chat, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Did we lose somebody or
Nope.
switch around?
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. It just
Everything's
looked like the
set.
windows moved.
Oh.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I'm like, what Dagger wouldn't know what Candlekeep looks like, and it occurred to me, no, actually, she lives relatively close to there. She's probably seen
Yeah.
it from the outside.
This demiplane.
She probably
seems,
has the exact view of the art that Scotty posted.
This demiplane
Probably.
seems like it's just a ridiculously giant building filled with books and has buildings within itself because it's just that big.
Yeah, he mentioned meditation room, and I'm like, okay, take out that mat of spell components, just wrap that shit up and head in there.
So you head in there, and it's a nice, comfortable. They got like the sitting pillow seats or whatever.
Nice.
And he sets up his stuff, and he casts Legend Lore.
Legend Lore.
You notice when he does it, he makes a big, elaborate sigil.
Just busts out one of these.
It's glowing. It's,
And he's like,
it's glowing blue as he casts it. About as vibrant as the map behind you, blue.
Ooh. Very blue.
that's pretty blue.
Yeah.
And as you recall from the Baron, magic
That's.
here is very color based.
Mhm. I think I remember the Baron saying that blue mana is mind magic based, which makes sense. Like divination.
So as you cast the spell, you notice that the incense smoke here is blue.
Ooh.
But besides that, the casting is identical as normal for you.
Random wizard from Orth. I like it.
Oh, is he
In this case,
dead?
Azra.
No, he's not on the council anymore.
No, this is the famous blue wizard Radagast, right?
Yeah.
Yep, that's the one.
Recognize was the brown, dude.
I think that was the joke.
No, it
That's
wasn't, but
the
now it
number
is.
wrong.
Oh, okay.
It's whatever his... no, Resnet, wasn't it?
Resident.
My bad. Ghost to Saltmarsh campaign. Anyway, so... You cast Legend Lore on Ol
Yep.
Hydra.
Mm-hmm. And prepare for the slap back that I get fucking every time I cast it. I've cast this spell in the last
Let
month.
me copy and paste the
The wiki article.
Wikipedia.
You
Yeah.
you just see water, and it seems like you just see little bubbles and stuff. And that's the only way you can tell that you seem to be moving. You're not sure from what creature's perspective you're seeing this from, as you just seem to be moving deeper and deeper, and the light seems to fade further and further as you think it's going deeper and deeper into the water. And then that's when you see the vision. In this vision, tentacle, just a giant tentacle, loom over and go to grab a giant crab And then, like, the vision seems to zoom out, and you realize you're from the perspective of a kraken. And you just see this ridiculously giant battle happening, where there's crabs the size of kraken battling against the kraken, and you see, just very faintly in this water, 2 different figures. One appears to be, it's kind of hard to tell underwater, but you just see the iconic glowing green eyes of a Hydra. And you see she is fighting with another water elemental. Unlike her, he appears actually quite humanoid. Still made of water, mind you, but he seems to have like head, torso, arms, legs. And his arms seem to split off into 3 tentacles each, and they're just like in this constant, they're just wrapped around each other, wrestling and very angry with each other. And you hear her say, "Curse you, Ben Hadar," as your vision ends. Also, I have stats for that crab.
Nice. Also, I just put into the chat what Dagger's nose probably look like at the moment, because she's writing as fast as possible, and she doesn't really... She does a lot of shorthand. It's probably just like creepy enclosing darkness, tentacle, giant crabs. Oh my god, that's a kraken. Even bigger giant crabs? I don't know. Crazy.
You probably also saw an army of Tritons fighting an army of Sahuagin simultaneously.
Okay, so Ben Hadar is the good water elemental.
So yeah,
Since
that's what
they
you
all
see
came
during
out
your
of the
legend lore.
elemental evil adventure, I was like, he's the good elemental evil. Wait.
So while
So I will recount that.
the bard and the time wizard
Are getting high as fuck.
Yeah, what's everyone else doing?
They're like, whoa.
I think that's like 10 minutes. You guys don't have to do anything. I'm just... You're in his personal demi-plane. You see a bunch of books everywhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm reading books. I'm looking at the books.
Ooh, okay.
I'm flying all around.
It feels
Oh
almost
my
like...
god, he's got books?
It feels
Yeah.
almost like a dream, where it takes you... It's really hard for you to focus on the books. So it's like you can only see like one at a time. So as you're going through there, you have to like look at one specifically, and as you look at it, then you can make out the words on it. And you see when it says "Inquiries of the Denizens of the Woods, Call of the Wild." It seems like it's been leafed through, but otherwise in good condition. It's written in common.
Does it have like a kind of like a weird triangle structure on it with a triangle inside of it,
Yeah, sure.
forming multiple triangles?
Yeah.
One would say a tri-force of sorts,
Yeah.
right on the front.
I read that. I'm just like passing the time, so I'll read that. That's fine.
Just this Link guy, man, he's died a lot.
You notice it's
He doesn't seem to say anything.
you notice
Our age.
it's part
Hoop,
7
yop,
of 10.
and high up. That's all that seems to be written in here.
She opened the book, that's all it says. For like 700 pages.
It's from the perspective of Link. Hoop, hop, hoop, yeah.
Yeah? Hup, hup.
That's all he can say. It's just written in there 1,000
You
times.
notice on the inside the cover it does say it's volume 7 of 10.
Volume 1 was like illustrated by Link himself, so all of the monsters look ridiculously horribly
Stick figures.
drawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like as it gets, when you get to like volume 10, it's like, oh wow, okay, that thing has eyes in places I did not expect them to be. That's not what that looked like on the TV.
While you're reading through it, you do learn about
Sword.
some kind of magical sword that's able to shoot beams out of it.
Ooh. Well, that's just really unnecessary.
I'm reading over Azra's shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay, you read over her shoulder, and you see that the book she's reading is laudable transcripts of The Exorcist recorded after his death. And it's a story of a ghost dragon.
Interesting. That's not the book that I think she's reading,
Mm-mm.
but it's the book that I see.
No,
so
it's the
I'm
book
like,
it's the book she's holding. She has open that you're reading.
I am talking about laser swords, though.
Oh, yeah, it's
What
not.
do you think about this laser sword?
You know, I think this plane has some effect on books. That's not how I see the book. It's talking
I'm in a
about some
hammock.
sort
What do you
of
mean?
ghost.
You just you're in a hammock.
Nice.
Baron's just like lounging in a hammock with
An unseen servant has a palm tree leaf and just fanning you.
He's just got Mai Tais.
Cucumbers on his eyes.
Also, a very plump, juicy lamb just comes over and lays down for you to feed on it.
Oh, that's a good lamb. I'm a
It don't
vegetarian.
look. Just like I've got the book like this.
Like, reading.
It fulfills your bloodlust, but you can tell it's kind of not real, but also real.
Yeah, I'll just pet it.
So you still get the benefits from the blood drink thing that your race
I'm
gets.
reminded of the
But
Castlevania
it's
Season
too
2
cute.
character God's Brand.
Is it a cute
When
one or an
Dracula
ugly
offers
one?
him pig's blood.
Let me roll for that.
Well, lambs are tiny. They're cute.
It is a tiny little lamb,
No.
but it is a fat little lamb.
What's its charisma?
It's lamb.
And
20.
6.
It's a little.
I
ugly.
mean, as lambs go, I mean, beasts
I don't feel as
typically
bad.
have.
I don't feel as bad.
The average one's around 4. We'll say.
Oh, the
That's
average
a
is 4.
sexy lamb.
I will keep you. I will call you little.
And it goes, whoa, Lou, as it dies.
No!
And you feel sorry.
Now I'm sad that it could die.
Why did you die? I didn't drink your blood. I was going to give you
We
to
need
my
to make you a
friends.
double, quickly.
Everybody needs a familiar. Baron, you have to learn Find Familiar now.
Yes.
I
Sheep
have familiar.
Baron.
I have at least 3.
God
What?
damn it.
It's
We're
just-
not your fucking familiars, Baron.
his familiar is just a tiny size of himself.
No, I think
It's
he
a
was
mirror.
talking about us
It's a
being his
mini-me.
familiars.
it's a
It's
mini.
an animated mirror.
No, it's a homunculus, but it's just literally him. But stats.
I
like
was gonna
homunculus.
say it's a brownie. It's a brownie that's dressed exactly like him with the same facial hair.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
It's just this teeny tiny little person who looks exactly the same as a bear with a teeny conquistador helmet on.
I think the rest of the group vetoes that as soon as it gets brought up.
So
Mhm.
We already have one of you, actually.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's about all I do.
And he doesn't have a rapier. He has a thimble with a needle stuck through it.
Aww.
as you finish Legend Lore, Teferi gets up and leaves, and he's like, a mountain city. That's a good idea. I'll probably try that later.
Oh god.
Which one? We have a lot of those.
It
No-
didn't work out too well for them.
there seemed to be a human kingdom of Nethril. They had some pretty cool cities. They made a few flaws in their designs,
No.
and they had some Eldritch abominations destroyed, but it'll be fine.
If you want to do that, that's cool. Please don't do it on Faerun. I mean, Toril, not on our planet.
Oh
Maybe
no,
it's
your
the
magic
continent.
magic god seemed to have done something to prevent it. From
Yeah,
the
they
little bit I saw of her.
that did go for well.
She's
on
died
our
3
planet.
times if it's any condolences because people have tried to do that again.
But she keeps coming back. Interesting.
Remind me. I think
She's gotten
before...
used to it. She's prepared for it again, I'm sure. It happens all.
Better watch out. She might turn into a god of undeath or something.
No, we already got 3 or 4 of those.
I want to say when we were on the ship coming here and we had that like month of downtime, that Dagger created a magic item that allows her to carry a shitload of those books around in like the equivalent of like a suitcase sort of thing or in her backpack.
Mhm.
Good. I'm going to pull them out and offer to see if Teferi wants to read any of them, but that he can't keep that many of them because I am planning to use a lot of them to bargain my way into Candlekeep. But if he wants to read them, there are a shitload of books on our history. Half are on our history and half are on arcane lore.
Are you fine if I copy them?
Sure.
Copy
and
magic
then,
spell.
Unseen servants, just copy them. He's got about 50 of them.
Azra,
copied.
why have we never considered this?
I don't know. Helps if we stay in one spot for more than like 8 seconds at a time.
I don't know if
That's
you.
valid.
I don't know about you, but I know a lot of wizards tend to like to use explosive magics. I more like to do the academic stuff like this.
Well, you're wrong, but that's okay.
And because it
He
seems
does.
like it'll be...
He does the white guy meme, that double take.
And because it seems like it'd be smart, I'm going to go ahead and spend one more Legend Lore in 10 more minutes and see what I can find on Ben Hadar.
That's a good idea.
Ooh, Ben Hadar.
Because I actually couldn't find much on him in history. Like, Hydra, everybody knows her name, but Ben Hadar, we didn't find much about.
Sometimes
He's
you want to
probably
go
dead.
where everyone knows your
He's
name.
probably dead, and that's why we don't hear anything about him.
Alright, so as you cast it, I'll get you a picture of him.
Ooh!
Actually,
Ooh.
no, should I give you the 2nd edition version or the 4th edition version?
The 2nd edition version is just a blob with eyes.
I mean, you're not
Hi.
far off, actually.
That's the all Hydra one, yeah. It's a wave.
The
Aw,
Tui
Tui.
has more form to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2u1
I can
shows
do
him
both.
out of water.
Ah.
This is a very tiny picture, but it's him fighting the Kraken. I posted in
Ooh.
Discord.
I'm also sending the D4chan to Ben Hadar.
Oh, that's literally where I'm at. Ah. Let's see if I can find a bigger picture than that.
Monet, open up. 404. What the fuck? Yeah, give me a
Ben
404.
Hadar not-
Shit.
That's what you get when you cast Legendor. Just says 404 Ben Hadar not found.
That's funny.
Oh, hey, I found a really great picture of the sea dragon,
He
actually.
looks really weird.
You guys won't like
Looks
it,
like he's
but
made out of
I got a
foam.
picture of the sea dragon for you.
Looks like he's made out of foam. It's
Yeah.
just this colossal sized.
Cappuccino.
I like
blob
how
of foam.
I look up specifically Ben Hadar, D&D, and I get all Hydra pictures.
Yeah.
That's how vague
Listen.
this guy is. So, yeah.
The Arc Elementals of Good got basically nothing on them throughout history because people are like, oh, good, we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Only
Uh,
evil
Yeah.
But
matters.
since there's so little on him, what he just posted from 1D4 chain, you know. Because
Okay.
it's just,
God,
there's
he's
not
so
much to
goopy.
get.
Yeah,
Why is so goopy, bro?
yeah, he's. That's what I said. I think he's made out of water foam, like foam.
It's almost
water.
like he's a water elemental.
He's
What?
weird and I don't like him. I
Yeah,
say
he's made
not
out of
around
There's
Varth.
actually more on him in
And
4th
Varth actually
edition.
doesn't care about that guy, so you're good.
There's more on him in 4th edition than any other edition.
Yeah, because they brought back some of the elemental goods and evils.
AKA, I think there's half a paragraph in 3rd that I found.
Woo.
And I think maybe 2 paragraphs in with all the arch elementals in the Planescape one of the monster manuals in 2nd edition.
And the only module that contained anything about him in 3rd was the elemental evil.
In 4th, there's like a 5-page thing on him. So, yeah. Let me, for those at home, find you a little tidbit.
His name's actually Benjamin.
He goes by Ben Hadar to his bros.
What's up, bro?
That's how he knows if you're a bro, because you call him Ben
Mhm.
Bro, Hadar.
Hadar.
I feel like Dagger needs to make some powerful magical item that's just like a circlet that's matched to a pen, so that it just writes down what she's thinking.
That's a really good idea.
That could be a bit weird when you're sleeping.
Oh, it would be like it's gonna need some heavy editing, but it would make things a lot faster. She probably has hand cramps fucking all the time.
Mm.
That or your one hand is just like big old muscle.
I have a 10 strength. No, it's not.
Well, it's 10 strength.
Wait.
9 of it's in the one hand.
No, I have a 9.
So, are we going to go to
Oh, what
Ohydra?
What am I doing? I have his stuff in my Zebediah guide. I'm dumb. Give me a moment.
Something's very squeaky. I think it's Blake's chair.
Nope,
That's
I'm
my
sitting on
chair.
the floor.
Oh, whoops.
All right.
If something
Ben-
like that's making a squeak near me, it's my butt.
Ben Hadar. You know, he's a
Ixalian
water.
is-
Ben Hadar is a water primordial native to the plane of water, claiming a realm close to the upper planes, called, pardon my Aquan, Sesugras. With this realm is a great coral fortress hidden inside a massive reef maze of living coral. In this realm, there are many portals that lead to other areas of plane of water and to the material plane. He controls aquatic creatures within his realm, and tends to only defend his realm. So if anyone's doing anything evil, even if it's just like 100 feet away from his realm, He's like, I'll let somebody else handle it.
Yeah.
But if any evil takes one step his place, they'll see his wrath.
We can't go there. Dagger
We
will
could
not be
try.
safe.
We could try gating
What?
Hydra into the realm, but I don't think that would really work.
Yeah, the issue is both of them would be able to stop the gate.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We don't know.
And he
And
might
then-
be pissed at us for bringing evil instead of the actual evil.
That
Also-
also.
Also, I guess
And
you
if-
learned that he has personal guard of 100 elite Triton soldiers
Neat.
that he can summon at will.
I mean, it's cool that I know this stuff. Not helpful to our
Yeah.
current plight, but
And I'll say also that legend lore, if you were going to try to plane shift, you would know where to plane shift.
that is helpful though.
At least we can go
Because-
there if we get in trouble.
Yeah.
Like, that can be our exit point.
They'd probably be real pissed. Like if we
Yeah.
like shit goes sideways, we're like, oh no, we need to run. We just teleport the plane shift there and hope to God she's dumb enough to follow us.
Yeah, pretty much.
But they probably know that she's coming after us. And but I mean, if that happens, we're already in shit creek without a paddle. So
Exactly.
and hey, he doesn't go outside his realm. So as long as we can get out of there, he probably won't follow us, right?
Probably.
True. We just hang out right on the edge and, like, dance in and out until all Hydra shows up.
So, Teferi, this time magic stuff that you have, how exactly does it work? Like, what are we actually planning to do to her?
Oh, I was just going to put her in a time bubble, and she'd be stuck in a time stasis loop. And if anything went in there to try to save her, it would also get stuck in there.
Already saved his people from the Phyraxians.
Yep.
Could you do that, say, fairly easily without having to engage her in combat? Or we need to distract her for a while?
If you guys weakened her, it would help a lot.
Okay.
How long does
that.
this time bubble last?
Yes.
I mean, he did say kind of endless looping, so I would
Okay.
assume eternity.
It lasts forever, but also it's not there at all. It's time magic. You guys probably wouldn't understand it very well.
I
I'm
skipped that
confused already.
class in wizard school.
I'm confused already.
I think
Random
time
guy,
magic
steampunk
gets really
outfit.
complicated.
Baron, I think I know how it feels to be feeble-minded now. That statement hurt my brain.
Also, every time I do that, it kind of causes like a knot in the time loop in the fifth dimension. So like normally there are multiple different realities depending on decisions that are made, but that would lock that decision in there. So
Oh.
It's fine. It's only old Hydra.
Cool. Sure, it's fine.
I mean, for what it's worth, it's not like she doesn't. As
So what
far as we
exactly
know,
like
at least
that
right now,
like over here,
her
if I pick this
influences-
grape instead of that grape over there on this thing, it's completely different reality that I picked.
You
that
mean the
other
grape up off of the ground?
Yes.
So, yeah, man, if I knew you guys were going to have so much trouble now, I would have killed old Hydra back in the old days.
Also, there's probably another reality where Nicobolus killed us all.
Great.
I say
Great, don't
probably, I
think about
mean
that.
definitely.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
depressing.
Yep.
Let's
It's all
go.
Cool.
timey,
So I
wimey
hate this
ball.
conversation in particular.
Can you imagine? We'd all be dead if our dumbasses hadn't actually decided to go to a wedding with you.
Why do you think I study alone?
That's valid.
Wait, we could go back to when Nicobolus is on his egg and just...
Nope. Nope. You can't do that.
We all say no at the same time.
Trust me,
Like,
I've looked into that.
Flaws here.
It would do far more damage than good.
Also, I can guarantee he's definitely older than me.
Most people
Yeah.
older than you. You're like
Oldest.
20.
Yeah.
I'm
she's a
not.
Baby.
How old is she?
She's
Like
like
20.
21 at most.
I have poops older than you.
Fuck off.
Oh, so there's some of the new planeswalkers. Okay.
Yeah, they're the newbies.
This body is
I think it's
28.
been like 36
Previous.
hours.
Oh, what am I saying? Since don't need to worry about spells being an issue, he didn't whisper that to the Baron. He just cast telepathy on himself. Just talked to him mentally. None of you even heard that.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Dagger is 21 years old.
This body
I think
is
she was
28,
20 when we started.
and I lived 36 years before that happened.
Wow, Baron, you're hanging out with a lot of greenhorns.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long I lived
You're
as a
babysitting,
young
it's fine.
before that happened. And then
And I tell you, they don't have any respect for their elders.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta earn
Okay.
that shit, bro.
And neither do I.
Yes, I know.
Luckily, most of them are dead now.
I'm the oldest living planeswalker next to Nicol Bolas.
Congratulations.
Or
I mean, you're not next to him right now, if that helps.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why he didn't kill you.
I doubt it. I feel like it was probably just,
Were they in the same frat? Is that why?
Oh, he's
It's maybe.
oh he's definitely
just like,
he's definitely using the
there's no one
Baron.
older than that is.
He's definitely using the Baron for something. This is not the first time he's let a planeswalker live. It's always to
Yeah.
use them
Yeah.
later.
Because they already paid me back for that one time I helped him in the past.
It's
Yeah.
whatever the Gaius was stopping you from doing. It had to do with that. That's my guess.
we can't figure out what the Gaius can do, right?
He
it's
scrambled.
the
He
spell.
scrabbled your brain, right?
Twice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have done something to you when you couldn't resist it mentally.
That's my secret. I
He's-
always resist it mentally. Which is why I always fail.
Why you always resist me mentally.
What?
I don't know.
Are we going to go time lock Hydra's temple?
I mean,
so
yeah.
we can at
So
I
so
guess.
Azra
Stop
was
the
it? What
Yeah,
least-
what?
Yes.
are you like red magic or?
I don't fucking know. Probably.
Yes.
Whatever fire is.
Oh, then red.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was
He's
gonna
very
say
much-
it's in my color scheme, so I guess so.
She's very much red mana. Fiery, passionate, independent.
Is that a bad thing?
No.
Just,
Okay.
there's nothing wrong with red.
You'd get along with
Magic
Rakdos.
is colory.
Varth here is a bluish green. I think
I'm
that's
sorry. I just looked
Teal?
down at one of my random post-it notes, and I have written down Thorbolt dash hamster. He was
What
one.
does that mean?
He was. I think he was one of the Humblewood NPC
Oh, yeah. Mhm. They got it.
planeswalkers that came with us and like immediately died.
The ones that get
Yeah.
immediately permanently
Yeah.
killed forever by the.
The
Nicobolus
bird,
class.
Viri the bird died. I don't know what happened to Thorbolt.
He got
Oh, he
killed
might
too.
survive.
He probably went back to
Quickly,
a humble
Legend
woods.
Lore Thorbolt.
Shit's expensive, and I only got one left.
He's
I
not.
know.
I'm sorry, but he's not legendary enough that it would matter.
Oh.
Oh,
R.I.P.
Oh, buddy.
hipster guy.
doesn't even
Hope
have
he
a
died
wish
with a
piece.
full
It just
pouch.
goes to him, and there's just a
scrying is free.
you just go.
That's true.
You just go to him and for scrying or whatever, and it's just like him with a rabbit and an owl and a bear, and the bear's just like, oh bother.
He's fine.
Oh, ball.
There's a lot of honey in that world. But they spell it wrong.
You swear you can just hear like do 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 do
Yeah.
do 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 do. Just in the-
So, what's our plan to get past the sea dragon?
Kill it?
You-
I mean,
know.
that was my plan.
I could put it in a time loop, but I mean,
But
When in
Varth-
doubt, murder.
I think you guys could just kill it. I can slow it down for you.
Oh, that's good.
actually, the actual slow spell would probably be really dang useful.
That's a
Considering
good point,
I didn't,
actually.
Varth, didn't it take a big ass chunk out of you and those other two people? It
Yeah,
like bit
no,
the
just-
shit out of
just-
you.
Just me. Everyone else was fine.
But did it bite you once, or did it bite you like a lot of
No,
times?
no, just the one time.
Oof. Okay.
Or perhaps I could capture it and study its behavior.
Ooh, hang on.
Somebody
It's
telling
intelligent, so that might be a little awkward. It's intelligent.
And
I don't think they care, Varth.
Oh, I don't have a problem with it. I'm just saying it's going to be awkward. Maybe you could shrink it somehow. Can magic do that?
yeah,
Ooh,
I mean,
damn.
temporarily.
No, it's probably not an elemental, is it? It's a
Could you
dragon.
permanently shrink it? No, it's definitely a dragon.
wait, dragons
It
aren't
used to be.
elementals?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh, they're dragons.
No,
you know their
they're
card
something
types.
else.
Ah, true.
Anyway. See, there's this whole card game based on our lives.
Oh my god.
Oh, Why did I scry that? I just see butt cracks everywhere.
Oh my god. The Baron plays like Magic the Gathering Arena like all the time on the raid.
I see a man called Raptor of Ego. What weird.
George Wilson?
I don't know if you guys saw or care, but Aaron's gotten into Magic to the
I
point
saw
where
it.
they
I watched
actually
the whole
played
episode.
some on their show.
Nice.
I didn't understand anything that happened in that whole episode, but it was great.
They also committed blasphemy for quite a few people where they played in a pool.
Yeah.
And just water all over the cards. Like they just destroyed the cards.
Yep. Yep.
Everyone
It
is-
was sponsored by Wizards, they'll probably new cards, it's fine.
I
Anyway,
mean, I guess it depends on what cards.
Yeah.
you'll have to watch and
I'm gonna
and
watch
maybe
it eventually,
cry.
yeah.
Depending on what the
Yeah.
cards are.
Probably
I don't
not.
know.
I don't know the card values that
If it's
well.
a newer set, it's not.
I
as
just know we sold
egregious.
all of our really expensive ones because we need.
They would have had to have been a new set.
Because if it's the old stuff and they had some like,
I
cards.
put down
Yeah.
Black Lotus.
Yeah, if they had put an actual OG Black Lotus in the pool, that just cost people thousands of dollars that they could have
Yeah.
used for charities and shit. That's
Mhm.
some bullshit if they did that.
Yeah, no,
But I
no,
doubt
they
it.
were
they
not.
didn't.
It's
It was
Yeah,
like
they
starter
wouldn't-
decks or something.
Yeah.
It's no
If
big
it's
deal.
that kind of
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, the
Yeah.
starter decks is like $15.
Anyway,
Aaron is quite aware of the value of Magic cards. He used to play, so it's not.
He has some beta cards. He fucking
Right.
knows.
Yeah, he knows the value of the cards.
So
so where are we
don't
where are
talk
we
about that.
shifting to?
we are shifting to Kryn.
No.
Abertural.
What the fuck is a Kryn?
Well, I mean, like
Albuquerque?
where there?
The Lantern
Candlekeep.
Isles.
Do you want me to do it, bro? Because I can do it.
Why are we going to the Lantern Isles? We need to go to the Trackless Sea area.
It's
That
in
Lantern
Lantern Isles are
Dreams.
in
It's
the
in the
Trackless
Lantern
City.
Isles.
You big dong.
Right. Well, but don't we need to go to the Shore of Dreams?
That's like
Yes.
2 miles from the
Oh my
Lantern
God.
Isles.
It's not.
Why wouldn't we
It's
just ship
literally.
there?
It's on an island in the Lantern Isles.
Oh.
I'm doing big picture considering the
This
guy's
week
never seen
on
the
Varth
tavern.
Learns
Also,
Geography.
you fucking leveled the tavern, so you can't go there anymore. I don't know if you can pick that as a place to
I-
teleport if that
you-
building isn't there anymore.
The tavern had it coming.
You know the location.
You're not that wrong.
Yeah.
We do, yes.
I was gonna say, transport to the ruins of the tavern.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
yeah.
I was definitely.
That's
playing
actually
that
not a bad
character.
idea.
Varth is incredibly wise and only has 13 intelligence, so he's only slightly smarter than the farmer that hacks corn in the
So,
field.
yeah,
So,
but I
Did you
think
almost did you almost say slightly farter?
yes, yes, I actually almost said slightly farther.
Nice.
Nice.
Also, nice mug, by the way.
Yes, my wife made it.
Oh, cool.
No.
It's like printed on there too. It's kind of neat. It's like you can feel the text has some texture to it. It's kind of cool.
Cool.
It was one of those Cricut things, and they put the text on there with
So you
like,
guys-
Oh,
some
hell yeah.
ceramic
I want one of those.
adhesive. It's awesome. It's the coolest thing ever. Every time I hear about those things, I'm like, I feel like I would do so many things with this.
Yeah.
So you guys are plane shifting to the Trackless Sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lantern Isles.
We're gonna
Specifically.
be where the title is for once in our fucking lives.
We
Yeah,
have to
for the first time in
go
forever.
to
For the
Shore
first
of
time
Dreams.
forever.
Wonder if my favorite. is
Oh
the
shit,
Shore of
that's
Dreams.
amazing.
I know, first time back.
Oh, it's concentration.
You all plane shift, and you're in the water.
Ow.
Oh, I thought we wanted to go to the tavern.
Nope, the island's gone. Let's go.
You're floating
you-
in the water.
Uh-oh.
There's a torrential
Uh-oh.
downpour, and there are high tides crashing on you.
I take a
Oh,
look
God.
below.
It is hard to tell.
Please.
There's not much sunlight.
Water elemental.
It is hard
Garth,
to tell.
please.
There's not much sunlight.
Varth, please tell me you cast water breathing this morning before we left. When you
Always.
prepared your spells. Good. Can somebody scry on?
I will.
What?
I like juggle my scrying ball as
I
I try to
hate
like not
this.
die.
What he says is there's just heavy torrential downpour going on.
Teferi!
Get
Great
close.
big time bubble!
Or demi-plane.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Wait, no, that's expensive. Don't spend the spell slot on that.
And when they gate the storm that's spreading and locate it into one thing so that we don't have to worry about it continue
But then
spreading
there'll be a
above this
time
area.
knot or whatever.
Huh? No, it's only if he uses it on her, I think.
It's fine. He can dispel it later if he needs to.
Whatever, I polymorph into a duck.
Oh shit! So you're not gonna scry on to figure out where the fuck the
No,
island
okay,
is?
I'll scry on Fairy. If I hear you saying that, I'll scry on there.
Varth, if you swim a bit further
Island.
down, you can barely make out what appears to be the ocean floor, but it's way closer than it should be. And then that's when you realize that's the island.
Thought so.
The highest peaks of the island.
Fuck.
The island sank
About
as
What?
soon as I come back up.
It's about the highest peak is about 300 feet down.
At this rate, I think most of Faerun is underwater, so we really should take care of this.
That is true. Scientifically, the whole of
Global
the
warming is
continent,
real.
large sections should all be flooded. That is several hundred feet of ocean rising.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
too real.
Several hundred feet of ocean rising,
hear me
most of
out.
Faerun's underwater.
She just liquefied the island.
No, it's down there.
I mean, technically,
Liquefied
she
the
could
bottom
sink
part
it.
of the island.
She could sink it if she destroyed the rocky base.
Anywho.
That's true. Anyway, let's go there.
But that wouldn't move the
Hey
core.
Varth, what do you think my chances of surviving 300 feet below the surface of the water are?
I would say if you're not a water elemental, going down there means you're dead.
Please tell me you
Can take care
have
of this
that,
entire
that
problem
other
alone?
spell
No.
that allows. Fuck.
Some huge-sized creature swims up towards you guys.
Does it have a dragony shape to
Did you
it?
just say you pee?
No, R.I.P. My
Oh.
stream died.
Oh, okay.
It's just like it smells like asparagus here. Gross.
It's fine. Fish pee in here all the time.
Varth, since you are a water elemental, you can give me a perception check at advantage.
Okay.
Everyone else can roll as well, but he gets advantage because water elemental.
What are we rolling?
Perception.
Perception.
Garbage.
The person who's bad at perception is rolling perception. This sucks for everyone
Nice.
else.
I don't have dark vision. Do I have disadvantage?
This would be like low light, so I don't know.
Dirty 20.
Holy fuck. I'm perceptive as shit. I'm sorry, I forgot. 24.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Dagger.
How about Baron?
Oh, 11.
Okay. Dagger and Varth can make out that this is
Oh,
huge size
wow.
because of length, not because of it's not like elephant huge. It's if that same amount of mass was elongated, I guess. Anyway, it appears to be a huge size crocodile for just the briefest moments, but you notice that it actually has fur on it, and it has webbed feet, almost mammalian, and the front of it almost looks like a beaver's face, and it is swimming at ridiculously fast speeds as we roll initiative.
Ah!
It's an Australian. Crikey!
I got a 20 initiative.
Oh shit, I got really good too.
Is that
I don't
a
have
giant?
Azra
keep
wants to
track
say
of it.
crikey. She wants to be fast.
I'm not sure if that's a giant platypus or what that is.
What kind of
But,
strange
22.
world has these things?
A 22
A
for
platypus
Azra.
and a crocodile.
What about
An
Varth?
offspring.
I think this might be Azra's fastest initiative of all time.
I'm sorry, I got a 23.
It's
Varth's
fine.
initiative is
She's
par
used
for
to
the
you being
course.
better at all things.
13.
Oh,
13.
hello. Thank you for the emote, Uncanny Adventures.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh, hi, Jeanette!
Hi,
Yeah.
Jeanette.
We're fighting scary something.
Giant platypus.
Crocodile thing
It's a
with
Platyp-
webbed feet.
wait. Did we accidentally plane shift into the Avatar universe? Is it
I
a
was
crocodile?
yelling at some Simic shit.
Is it a- Is it a platypus crocodile?
This bitch has been doing the same
Or
thing we've
crocodile
been. She's
platypus?
been dipping into the Magic the Gathering planes.
It appears to be almost like a beaver, but with some reptilian traits to it. Like it's a mix between a
Oh.
crocodile and a beaver. The tail
Croco
being more
beaver.
crocodilian than beaver.
Oh, thank God it's not a platypus. It doesn't have the poison.
It's a croco beaver.
Croco beaver.
But it is swimming surprisingly very, very fast. for its
Yay!
size.
Hey, Baron. You and Varth go at the same time, right? What's your dex?
Two.
I think it's a roll-off.
I was keeping track of initiative. Dagger at 23. Right?
Yeah, Azra had 22, Varth and
Yeah.
Baron both had 13, and both have a +2 initiative bonus.
Okay, roll off.
I rolled a 9.
7.
Oh, okay, Varth is the greater.
Ah,
No
take
is the
that.
greater to the better.
Oh my god. And the NPCs also go at 13 usually.
Wow. The
It's
lesser
our lucky
lesson.
number. Lucky number.
Lucky number 13.
This thing moves really fast, but I got a nat 1 on initiative, so nice.
Aww.
Speed,
but not reflex.
Sucks to suck.
So Dagger, it is currently 60 feet away by the time you guys are able to fully make out what it is underwater in low light.
I didn't say it.
It's about
And
20 feet long.
I'm gonna fucking have to, because this thing is scary, and I can't see fucking shit.
Oh, also with your perception checks, you noticed there was not a single fish nearby.
That's a bad sign.
That's a pretty
And
good
you
sign
saw
something's
little
worked its way
little
through this
tiny
entire
whirlpools
ecosystem.
in random spots underwater where it just looked like they were being drained somewhere.
That's bad. That's a
Someone open the plug hole.
That
That's a bad
confuses me
sign.
even more. If there's whirlpools pulling water out, why is the water higher?
But
Yep.
maybe it's going the other way.
but
Maybe it's
Dagger,
pulling them in.
I'm going to. I hate that I have to waste this on a fucking cantrip, but I got to because can't see shit. I'm going to use my use object if I can to release my drift globe and like chuck it and make it float about 5 feet away, and then I'm gonna cast light on my armor.
It floats down here.
okay.
No, that's stupid. I'm gonna cast it on like. No,
Baron, we
I-
all float down here.
yeah, on her necklace probably.
Okay, that's when you notice it has big rodent-like teeth.
It's a giant.
Ah!
Immediately not threatening.
Yeah.
And what the
Big
fuck can I
friend.
cast as a bonus action?
Fear me, I am destroyer of worlds.
I'm gonna give who's up next? I'm gonna give Varth a bardic inspiration because his rolls are chronically terrible.
They are.
Azra.
They are quite
They are.
horrific.
Alrighty. Azra gets the fuck out of the water. She's gonna fly up 30 feet. Because, nope.
Okay, I'll say you're 10 feet above the water right now.
Okay. Yeah, she uses all of her movement to go upwards. And then I'm gonna cast Crown of Stars above my head, and then by bonus action I'm gonna attack him with one of them. Oh, that was not amazing. 16 to hit.
16 hits.
Oh shit, okay, I'll take it. 4d12 of radiant damage. Whee! 18. 32 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
After
I'm
Azra-
also shedding light, by the way, if that helps.
Good to know.
Sweet.
Varth, it is your turn out of the League of 13s I have.
Okay.
I rolled for Teferi, and guess what he
First of
got?
the League of 13, seeing as we've called ourselves the League of 13s all of a sudden, I feel pressured to do this correctly. So I'm probably going to screw it up. Give me a minute. I can
I just
only
pressed my
hope.
finger between the book and the chair for the second time today. Oh my god, Teferi also goes at 13? What the fuck?
Well, he can alter time, so maybe he
I
just
mean,
chooses to go
admittedly-
at 13.
Admittedly, it occurs to me that the 3 people that went first are the 2 that are the most paranoid, and the third one that, and the 2 of the ones that have the highest, got the highest perception checks.
Wow, there's like nothing I can do to kill this guy.
Hit him with a spell.
You can
Yeah,
roll-
I'm pretty sure being that far down, he's immune to water pressure, and that's kind of the one thing I was going to really hit him with.
You can
I mean,
roll
you're
me.
a water elemental. You could just run up and fucking smack
You
him.
can roll me a nature check if you want.
Sure.
The males have poisonous spurs on the back feet.
God, don't give him ideas.
That's not beavers, though. That's platypuses.
It's a mixture of things.
23? 23.
Good enough. I'll tell you a little bit of meta. This is actually a creature from Scottish folklore. But
Oh.
it is... I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but I don't know how you would pronounce it. An Afnek. And they look like a hybrid between crocodile and a beaver. And they like to take boats, like rowboats or small sailboats and such, and they swim really fast in a circle and create whirlpools and suck them in. And then when the sailors fall out, they eat them.
Oh,
How do you spell the name? There it is. Afang.
Afank? Maybe it's Afank? It still sounds like Aflac.
I mean, yeah.
So, because of that nature check in character, you're thinking, oh, I remember what this is from a study or something, because you've probably never seen one in nature. It's not a beast, unfortunately, because the whirlpools it makes are supernatural. But you're thinking that's probably what it's going to do.
Awesome. Well, I'm gonna... Do I think that it's affected by water pressure?
Yeah. It still
Okay,
needs.
cool.
It still needs to breathe. No, actually, it can breathe air.
Okay. I'm gonna hit it with a sphere of water pressure then.
Okay. What? I always forget to check for that. Strength. Pretty sure
Nope.
it was con.
Con,
I'm pretty sure it's a con save. Yeah,
You
it's a
fucking
con
wrote
save.
this spell.
I'm like Jeremy Crawford, where he's like, "What's the rule again?"
I mean,
Okay.
I feel you so hard with retroverse shit. They're like, how are we doing this? And I'm like, and they're like, you're the one who fixed it. And I'm like, I did? Oh, I did. Cool. Spoofy.
16 for the strength.
Hey, spoofy.
16
Sorry,
is a fail.
15 would also fail. Sorry.
15 is a fail.
Okay.
He takes 25 bludgeoning damage, and he is restrained.
All right.
As a giant sphere of water goes and crushes him.
Nice.
Squish.
You notice all of its limbs that it was using for swimming immediately crunch into its torso, and it seems to breathe around,
Aw.
kind of like some serpentine creature restrained in the water.
And I say, it's only going to be restrained temporarily. You need to hurry up. If it starts swimming around, it can create a giant whirlpool.
Hurry up
Whoa.
and kill it? Sure.
Okay, I think up next on our 13s is the Baron.
Alright.
Aaron, you are second in the league of 13s. Do not let us down.
It's how far away again?
60
He said
feet.
60
60,
feet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Toll the dead! And he's a wisdom save.
Totally dead.
Oh, it's good
Oh,
at
hey,
wisdom
and it's taking
saves.
damage now.
Super
Oh.
good at wisdom saves.
Bong.
That sounds like
It is the
sarcasm.
wisest beaver crocodile ever.
Whoa, shit.
13.
Perfect.
Clearly a pass.
19 damage of necrotic.
Holy fuck nuggets.
Hey,
Nice. Told the
hey,
dead is the
Baron.
best.
Baron, it's something we're fighting that's not immune to necrotic.
I know! It's wonderful for once!
Oh, yeah!
Ah!
Oh my god, that picture is hilarious.
Azra just folds her arms and like tucks away all the fire spells. Like,
Yeah!
Look at
I
that
found
guy.
the goofiest one I could.
he's
on the
so
Wikipedia.
doofy.
I love him.
I
He's
love
so derpy.
him. I want to be his friend.
He's the derpiest thing I have ever seen.
Aww.
I just
I love him.
noticed his little foot's dangling, and it's adorable.
Oh,
No.
Pete. I want to touch the Pete.
You little tokens.
He hates.
Yeah, of course he does.
You touch it, and he's immediately like, "I'm not in cuddle mode anymore. I hate you."
I'm
and he leaves.
fucking
Hey,
out of
you
here.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Don't touch my feet.
I mean,
Alright,
it'd be weird if a
beans.
giant person was like, I want to touch your feet.
So that's the Baron's turn.
Touch the
Valid.
beans.
Yeah, I Toll the dead.
Okay. Vorm continues falling in the water, and the rest of the NPCs go.
Oh shit, Vorm.
Vorm,
Ah.
swim!
We have to teach that boy how to swim.
Since Dagger and Varth got high enough in perception, you just barely made out him falling onto the island somewhere.
Oh no, I've got 2 different light sources. You guys could see him disappearing into the void below.
At least he'll fall onto the island. It's fine. We're going down there anyway. We'll get him later.
It's cool. We know where he is. We'll find him later if we don't all die.
I'm telepathically gonna tell him to just stay put. For now.
When you land. You're just like...
Note to self, don't forget about him.
He goes like 2 inches upward and 10 feet down.
He's just making like the toddler up arms, like,
So...
What does Tess do?
She is smart, so she's gonna wait until she has an ally in 5 feet because she's aware she can't do shit without that. And so this asshole is 60 feet away, which means that Chun cannot get to it with her 40-foot speed. However, she has the charger feat, which means that she can move 40, and when she uses her action to dash, she can use a bonus action to make 1 melee attack.
Does she have a swim speed?
She does not, no.
So
she's
that'd be
wearing the
halved.
Dixie clothes?
Okay, so it would be... shit.
If she does not have a swim
She can't
speed,
get
it's
to
half
him.
her movement.
What do the Nixie clothes do? Do those give us a swim speed?
No.
If you're in freezing water, it doesn't affect you, essentially.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, she would do it. She's going to get as close to it as she can, and yeah, we're going down there anyway. She's going to chuck her javelin of lightning at it.
All right, she has advantage. Wait, does she have advantage? I think she has
it's
advantage.
a javelin, so does she have advantage?
Because
You say
restrained.
Javelin?
Oh, it's restrained.
Yeah.
Javelin.
Jab?
Javelin.
Javelin?
Javelin.
Yeah.
Javelin?
Whatever. That thing. And it is a spear or a javelin, so it doesn't.
Is there a difference between the two in D&D?
A spear and a javelin,
No.
slightly, I think.
Javelin has a better throwing, but it only does
Oh.
D6, while spear is
Yeah.
versatile. It can do D8s.
Trident and spear, on the other hand, are the same damn thing.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So that dick nugget needs a dex save.
At disadvantage because restrained.
Yep.
Good thing, too. Because it would have been a 26, but instead it got an 8.
She is lucky. She is lucky.
You don't
thank
need it.
Christ.
Disadvantage.
It failed.
It
I
failed.
needed to hit though.
Oh.
And
What?
I rolled a 1. But she is
At
lucky.
advantage?
Oh, it was advantage. I didn't realize that. I forgot that. That would have made it a lot better. That would have made it a, hang on, math, 21.
Yeah, that hits.
So she doesn't need to use lucky. So it
You're so
deals 1d6. 1d6 of piercing and 4d6 lightning. I don't know where my matching d6 is.
1d6 plus the strength modifier.
Yeah. And she did not rage because she uses her bonus action to chuck a weapon.
I was confused for a split second. I was like, I didn't remember Dagger using javelins or lightning and stuff. Okay.
That is 10 piercing damage
Okay.
and 13 lightning damage. And then Tess is just going to shoot it with her crossbow.
Alright, it looks really, really hurt.
Oh, good.
Neat.
Pull it.
As the lightning shot, you notice that the lightning arced way further than it should because it's underwater.
She was hoping for that because she's thought with us in water before. She remembered that. 24 to hit with a crossbow.
At advantage?
Yes.
Yep. Just want to make sure you get a chance to
Heal
crit.
for 6 damage.
Yay.
Because she doesn't get sneak attack. No, she does because she has advantage.
Yep. It's within the first range increment. It should be.
I mean, the first range increment is like 80 feet.
Mm-hmm.
How many dice does this bitch roll now? A lot. It's a
A
lot.
fuck ton.
Yep. It is 7 plus the 2 from the crossbow. Uh, 29 damage
Okay.
because it's restrained. And then she's going to use her bonus action to dash to get a little closer to where Chung is.
Okay.
And that's the NPCs.
All right. Teferi looks at it,
And it dies.
and he looks at you guys, and he just, you know, stays back. It's whatever. It's almost dead.
Not even going to waste a cantrip on you.
He probably needs to spend multiple spell slots to time lock a slightly godlike being that's elemental.
Yeah, but it's a cantrips. But also Scotty doesn't have to roll for him when he does that.
If time lock is a cantrip to this guy, he's already a god.
I was joking about like just using firebolt on the bad guy on this thing, but okay.
The Baron
Sorry,
is
on
dead,
his
so
act,
the
on
Baron's
his
fine.
turn. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Water breathing. That's his turn.
That's valid, actually,
fine.
because there are a fuckload of people in this party.
Mhm.
Though I don't think Worm needs it, because he doesn't need to breathe anyway.
Meanwhile, underneath, why do they keep thinking I don't need to breathe?
And my spell specified till the beginning of your turn for severe water pressure. I'm pulling it up right now.
Yeah.
I think that was a nod.
Creatures-
I just imagine how mean that would be. He goes unconscious and regenerates, and then goes unconscious and then regenerates.
Oh no!
I have to fight. Where's the monster manual? I have to check now. I'm pretty
No,
sure
I'm
we don't
checking.
need to
I got
read.
it. I've got his stat block.
It'd be so mean if golems had to breathe. It's like, we're
Doesn't
not even there.
say.
Oh, I think Worm still has Bestow Curse in his belly.
He does. He does. Yeah, it doesn't say whether he needs to breathe or not.
I just
I knew I
realized I
shouldn't
did
die.
not. I did not specify when the restraint condition ends, so I put it until the end of the target's turn. So it is restrained, can't do anything. So it doesn't do anything on its turn. And then
Yeah.
we loop back around to Dag. It's no
Oh,
longer restrained, but it looks very near death.
Well,
Quick, talk it to death like you do us.
I elbow him in the. No, I don't. I'm not down there. I spiritually elbow him in the ribs.
Ah, mage hand. Ah.
yeah, I like thematically, I would love to vicious mockery this thing, but I don't think my D4s are gonna kill it. So I'm gonna try and sacred flame him.
You notice that as it's dying, coming from the island, a bunch of humanoid creatures are swimming upwards towards you. Towards your group.
Sacred flame. He needs a dex save.
Not at disadvantage anymore.
Nope.
19.
Fuck. He passes.
The second he's not restrained, you see him go like, and like swirl around it, surprisingly fast
Shit.
and flexible.
Shit. Yeah, that's my thing. I don't want to spend too many of my bardic inspirations too early.
Okay, Azra.
Spoofy.
I'm gonna spend a level 1 slot on magic missile. That'll be
Yeah.
Okay, it's dead.
cool. Before this happened, I rolled them anyway. I got 2 threes and 2 plus 3. Math.
They don't put it in
Whatever,
the
it's
stat
dead.
block, but right above the stat block it says they don't require food, air, or water. Or
Oh,
sleep.
nice. Cool.
Okay, it had 9 hit points left, so...
Damn it.
Oh,
my
yeah.
Vicious Mockery probably could have taken it out. It wouldn't have mattered. He would have passed the save.
I don't know. It would have been a different save. You might have
Maybe,
failed
yeah.
that one, yeah.
No, that's true.
Any butt.
So that
Anywho.
creature dies, and that's Azra's turn.
Uh-huh.
Azra, you do not see that stuff because you're above the water.
Yep.
Yes.
You can barely make out its form under the water.
Yeah, I can probably see the drift globe, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe my spell. My other spell, because I have 2 of them up.
Varth. It is your turn. The beaver crocodile thing is dead.
Okay. You said there were things swimming up towards us.
Yeah, you can just barely tell.
How many of them?
It's hard to tell. You just see movement of things swimming up towards your group from the island.
Yeah, like they're pretty far away. I
They're a
presume.
few hundred feet away right now.
Okay. I'm gonna...
Like, you guys are defying physics. Normally it would just be a giant blur.
I'm gonna ready an action to cast Sphere of Water when the cultists of All Hydra get closer.
Okay. Anyone
Wait
want to...
until I see the blue of their fins, tails.
Anyone want to
whatever.
spend a round preparing stuff before they show up, or...
Nope. I'm gonna stay up here until someone gives me the okay that we're all good.
Okay.
And
I'm
everyone
going
seems to be
to-
looking at something, so I'm staying all the fuck up here.
Do you guys move, or...
Beckett. That's not that helpful. Like, it's cool, but
I will.
As it
Left?
swims closer...
that's
you-
what I was actually
It's-
thinking. Yeah.
It seems like weird snake-like things, like so they're swimming up towards you guys.
Uh-oh.
I will
SpaghettiOs.
use my reaction to
They outnumber
hold
you
a
guys 3-1 at least.
circle of death for when they get within the range, which is 150 feet, and hit as many as they can on a 60-foot sphere.
His spell was
Okay,
off before
what is the
mine.
spell save on that?
They fail.
I mean, like, what am I rolling?
Oh, they fail. Con.
Come
On!
What's the DC? Because I got rolls to make.
Give me a second.
I'm going
19.
to.
The DC is 19.
Okay, tell me the damage.
Ooh, actually, I think I have a better idea for what I'm going to do for my action.
35. No problem.
Save that.
Polymorph is half their CR, correct?
CR or polymorph is up to their CR or lower,
Sweet.
or level, depending on if you cast on a player or not. You cast Circle of Death, and you think you killed about 15 of them. Because they were like in a group, and you cast Circle of Death, and everything in that Circle of Death just died. Even if they would have made their check, they still would have died from the amount of necrotic damage you did.
Okay, so
Now,
That's a nice
since they're
option.
close enough there, you notice that they appear to be some grotesque eel men of some kind. They, the body of like an eel. They got the giant, disgusting, almost like a suction cup mouth with multiple rows of teeth inside, and
Vampire?
their hands seem to be like claws almost. As they were just swimming up at you guys en masse, and Baron just casts that, and just a bunch of them just die in that local vicinity.
Nice. I'm gonna swim up to the surface and be like, Azra, a bunch of weird, creepy guys coming up towards us, but
Got it.
that's a thing. And then I'm gonna poke my head back underneath water and point at Chung. And-
There's other party members who could have done something.
Yeah, this is the preparing round, I thought.
Yeah, but jumping initiative.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Dagger. What are you-
Okay, I'm gonna turn Chung into a giant shark.
Okay.
You sure it's not a baby shark?
No, she's a giant shark. It's fucking ginormous.
She's mommy shark.
Oh my god, I think it actually has more hit points than she does. It has less hit points than she normally does.
Callie got Luis a plush of the baby shark at PAX.
Yes. Yeah, there are ones that have higher CRs and stuff, but like they're dinosaurs, so I don't think Dag would know what those are. That's what I do.
You've been to Chult. You've been studying
Now she
Chult.
swim as fuck.
Yeah, but Megalodon.
The one I was looking
jungle.
at was the Mosasaurus. I don't even know what book this is from. It's a CR8. I'm assuming Tome of Foes or
Maybe.
Volo.
You can give me a real quick nature check for any aquatic creatures you could polymorph people into.
Yeah, that tracks. That's a 10.
Okay.
Giant shark it is.
I can't add any additional information. Totally wasn't gonna throw you a bunch of dinosaurs that I have
Well,
statted.
giant shark also fits well for Chun because it has blood frenzy.
Totally
And it
wasn't
also makes her fast as fuck, so we can just hold on to her and hitch a ride.
nothing gargantuan size or anything. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's a huge beast, so she can at least drag us along. Yeah, that's my preparing round, and I say go get them.
Anyone else do anything to prepare? Because the Barons will circle of death essentially. That's a great way to prepare. You killed like half
I
of
was
them with
I was holding a sphere of water pressure till they got in range.
that. Okay.
I was gonna try and cluster as many of them together as I can.
All right, then we'll loop back around to Dagger as they're all getting within range of your guys' stuff.
Okay, I don't know if Azra got to say that she was going to prepare anything or not.
She said she was going to stay up above and just wait for you guys to give the okay.
I'll drop like 15 feet and make sure I'm like within the group so that I can hear everyone and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna stay above water.
You just see like eel people swimming up. About 20 of them. Another 20 are dead.
We got
I'm
this.
going to swim a little closer to my friends, and I'm going to cast Bless, and I'm going to hit Chung and Tess, and Varth and Baron with it.
Okay.
And then smack Chung Shark on the side and say, go get him.
And then it is Varth's turn. You
Sphere of
cast
water
Sphere of
pressure.
Water Pressure, so I get to roll things.
Constitution.
What is your spell save?
I think it's 20. Hang on. Yeah, it's 20.
Yeah,
Alright.
because yours is higher than ours.
Roll damage. I just rolled a nat 19, a nat 20, and a nat 1 on the 3d20s I'm rolling. That was weird. Okay. Just to speed things up. What'd you get for damage?
18 damage.
Okay, about half of them appear restrained, and the ones that are restrained died as they get crushed. Actually,
the other ones, if
wait
they
a minute.
pass, take half, but if they
wait a
didn't
minute.
pass,
Sorry, let me double check something.
mind you, they have to get a 20 or above to pass.
Actually, as you cast that, 10 of them get squished into the center, but they don't seem to be damaged, but restrained.
Ah, immune
Oh,
to
they're
water
immune.
pressure. Oh, that's a wasted spell. Okay, well, never mind. Well, at least we know they're immune to water pressure.
That's true.
Baron,
How many are in his sphere?
10 are
And
defying the mechanics, and they're all stuck in the center of the sphere.
And how big is that sphere again?
Fireball size. But they're all crunched up as close as they can be to each other in the center.
Okay, I fill that sphere with sickening radiance.
Okay, con saves?
Yep.
Just roll damage, and I'll see if I even have to roll.
$33.
I'm gonna have to roll. Damn it.
Make it 35.
Still gonna have to roll. Alright. So you cast that, and a bunch of them are very, very, very hurt. And a bunch of them are very dead. As you cast that.
Oh, also suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep. Just cast
One
radiate.
level of exhaustion only gives you the like negative on skill checks, right?
I don't know.
If they stay there, they risk getting another layer of exhaustion. He just made the area radioactive.
Oh, that one.
Radioactive.
God damn it.
Oh. If it moves into that area on the first turn, or starts its turn there. So the restrain.
Oh
Is at the
yeah,
end of
they
their
are gonna
turn.
start their turn there.
Yeah.
You get the vague senses of hostilities on Vorn. Do you give him permission to defend himself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Destroy them.
Tess's turn. Well, Tess and Chung's turn. I don't know if...
Yeah, Tess is gonna grab on to the side of the giant shark and hold on for dear fucking life, and take a pot shot at one of the guys that are restrained.
All right.
Because she has advantage on that, right?
Yep.
God, this dice is so fucking loud. She rolled for garbage. 15?
Yeah, that hits these eel-like creatures with no armor.
Oh, good.
It is dead.
I
can tell you that. It would have took half damage from his
I
radiant.
rolled so many 6s too. Cool. And then she's just gonna hold on for fucking dear life while Chung Shark goes at them.
Did you attack one of the ones that are restrained or one of the ones that aren't?
Fuck. I don't know that Chung Shark would be smart enough to not swim into the radioactive bubble.
Well,
She has a 1 intelligence right now.
what is her
Cool.
what is the wisdom of the giant shark?
10.
Roll an insight
What
check
I-
for the giant shark.
Sure. That's an 8.
Okay, she would just swim right in.
Okay, she's gonna do that.
So both her and Tess are going to need con saves.
Tess is smart now. She is going to let go before she gets to the bubble, because she can probably see the effects of the spell.
Okay.
She was just hitching a ride because the shark is so much fucking faster than she is. That's a 16 to hit a big dummy in the sphere.
Yeah. Chung Shark just swallows him whole. You don't need to roll. You don't need to roll damage.
3d10 damage as a giant shark.
You do not need to roll damage on these guys.
I
You're
love
huge
it.
size. They're medium size. They're just 8.
It's amazing. She's having the time of her life, as am I. Yep, that's what they do.
Okay. How do you guys clear out the rest of them? There's maybe like 10 left.
I poke my head under the water and go Eldritch Blast at 3 of them.
Okay. You hear like 3 Wilhelm screams.
Oh, you're not blessed. Dang. Yeah.
Bart's just gonna swim around and use primal savagery.
More Wilhelm screams.
Yeah, probably just,
You notice they try to swim away. What is your
Sacred
innate
Flame.
swim speed, Varth?
I think it's 40.
Okay. You notice that they're able to dash as a bonus action via swim.
Oh, you bastards. I'm not a rogue.
But the ones that you don't get, the giant shark does. And the
yeah,
crossbow bolts.
Dag's just gonna use Sacred Flame
I'm
and,
sorry.
um,
I'm sorry. My swim speed as a water elemental is 90 feet.
Okay.
yeah, you're speedy as fuck, yo.
They go from
calm
like
down.
a third. They go from like a third of your speed to 2/3 of your speed, and you're just like, that's adorable.
You're faster than the giant shark. Meanwhile, my piddly ass is going at 15 feet around.
I use primal savagery to finish off the rest of them.
Yeah, and I'm just using cantrips.
As you finish them off, you notice on a lot of them they have a scar like a dagger or something sharp was carved into their flesh to make these tattoos, where it's the X cross with the bar, the one line underneath, which you know is the symbol
Yeah.
of the cult.
Of Ohydra,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yay.
When all of these assholes are finished, I'm gonna swim up to the surface and pull out those cloaks of the manta ray. I want to say we have 2.
I have one listed in my
Okay.
inventory as well.
So I have 1.
2.
Huh?
We
I said
had
that
3 at
next
one
two.
point.
Did
Yeah.
we have 3?
We
Yeah,
did.
you had 3 at
Yeah.
one point.
We did, but one
Yeah.
of them was the downgraded lesser version, so we got rid of it because its swim speed was
Did we?
practically garbage. Yeah, because the
Oh.
swim speed was.
Because we had one
No,
with GPS.
there was one. Okay, so there were 2 different ones. Both of them tell you what the how far underneath water you are. One is in Elvish, one is in Common.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
that's right.
one of them, the main thing was the downside was is that you needed like an extra hour of rest or something every night.
Mm.
Yeah. But I don't care about that because hopefully, if we survive until then, I am perfectly fine with taking a 9-hour long rest. So I'm gonna put on the slightly crappier one. Was it? Do we think that there were 3 or were there only 2?
I think there were only 2. Now that you
That's what I
explained
was
that.
thinking. Yeah.
And Teferi's just like, a little hostilities on this plane.
And then tie up the bag of holding real tight so that water can't get in.
Yeah, cool. I'll just like hang on to Chung while she's a truck.
Well, if you're wearing the cloak, you might as well. Well, it's also laziness too.
I don't have a spare attunement slot, so someone else can have one.
It doesn't require attunement.
The huge
That's why I
size-
put it on.
Fuck
No,
them.
The huge
that's why it's
size,
fucking amazing.
the huge size shark tries to nuzzle up next to you.
Aww.
It's like, oh,
Even
it's
as a
cute.
shark,
Oh,
she has-
there's. It's like doing the happy nuzzling sounds, except it opens its mouth and just blood everywhere. And you're like,
Yeah.
that's a finger. That's a man's
That's so
finger.
gross.
You know, so none of them have fingers. They're just like crustacean claws
Ew.
kind of thing.
Ew,
God, I'm
that's
so glad
much
they're all
worse.
dead. That's so gross.
Cool. Down we go, I guess.
Yep, I try and go towards Vorm because I vaguely know where he is.
All right.
Yeah.
And as you swim down further into the depths,
I got the zooms.
as you
As
swim
many of us who
down,
are slow holding onto the shark as possible.
as you swim down to the depths of dreams, since there is no shore anymore,
Ah,
we will go on a little break because we
Yeah.
usually have our mid-session break around now. So we will be back in a few. Kabam! Hey, we're back. Hello.
Hi, everybody.
insert Wilhelm scream here.
Don't tell him that shit. He's got that shit on his phone. He used it earlier today.
Oh,
Didn't you?
he's come out of his cocoon. There he is.
No, fluffy boy.
So fluffy.
Okay, so you guys are swimming down to the top of the island.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, now the other captain's out. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. No way this could go poorly at all.
Nope.
Yep.
It occurs to me that I don't know the effects of being being too far under the pressure of water.
Death.
Yeah.
Well, like at a certain point, I mean, we're adventurers. We flirt with death every day.
It's a D6 damage every round.
As you swim down to Vorn, you notice a few more dead eelmen.
Do
I'm
they
sure
look
that's
like
fine.
ones? Do they look like ones that sank after they died in the Baron's circle of death?
You don't need to roll medicine checks. There seem to be giant fist-sized holes in their chests.
Yeah, he punched them to death. It's fine.
Oh, Vorm did. Okay.
Yeah.
And you see him. It was hard to tell where he was, but then you realize, oh, that's not a statue. That's just him standing there.
Oh, buddy.
I
As-
wave.
as-
Hey, bud.
As you get to a spot where there appear to be trees, but they look like they're dead just because they kind of drowned.
The drifting into the current.
But they're
We'll fix that
but they're
after
still
everything
attached
else.
to the island, for now.
That's good. Holding some of the topsoil down. So it
Yep.
doesn't all just
It's gonna
float
take
away.
a lot of move Earth spells to fix this, Varth.
Yeah.
I really don't think this is going to be fixable.
Well, it can be
Oh.
fixed.
We fix the water first, and then we'll think about it.
Let's
Then-
worry about where the sea
then-
dragon is.
As you
Yeah.
all swam down here, I think Constitution saving throws. Let me double check.
Oh boy. You're great at that.
Except for Varth. Varth is fine.
Has it been less than a minute?
I am made of water.
Yes, Constitution saving throws.
Fuck.
Has it been less than a minute?
Doesn't matter for me.
No.
Oh, fuck.
It would took way more than a minute to swim down. Over 300 feet below sea level.
Valid.
Azra got a 7.
Okay.
Oh, does the giant shark need to make a save?
Nope. Giant shark's fine.
17.
Yeah, that tracks for Tess got an 11.
Okay.
And Dag got a 14.
Alright, Azra takes 2 bludgeoning damage, and you all
Oh
can
no.
clearly, those of you that without, those of you that aren't innate swimmers, the ones that only get it from magical means, notice that the water pressure is a bit denser down here.
Yeah.
Cool, this sucks. Alright.
Oh wait, I used my periapt of the goldfish to turn into a goldfish. Does that help?
I don't know that a goldfish can withstand that sort of pressure either.
It has an innate swim speed, it's fine. I'm gonna try it regardless.
You try it, and it immediately gets crushed. Guys, it takes any damage, you'll revert back.
Dang it. Dang it! Well, it was worth a
It was
shot.
like a blink of an eye. It was just...
Yeah.
Goldfish usually live in, like, ponds.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
They're fresh water!
They didn't have books on goldfish in the library, okay?
You feel what almost feels like a breeze going through here, but it's the tide.
Oh,
It
that's
seems to be swirling in
unsettling.
different
Ooh.
random directions down here in this underwater sea forest thing.
Underwater sea.
Yes. It is the sea, but it's under the sea.
Under the sea.
Yeah, man.
You found it, yeah.
You keep drinking
Jump
every time you're
buddy.
about to laugh.
The
That's
water.
So, yeah.
Alright, let's get to the shrine. We don't
Alright,
have
Volmy,
much time.
follow me, bud.
You hear in the distance every once in a while just like almost like a whale call kind of thing where it's like that long like yeah.
Does it sound similar? No, the sea dragon actually spoke to us in common or with
Mhm.
telepathy, didn't it?
Mhm.
Yep. Yes, it did.
Doesn't mean it doesn't want to scream sometimes, though.
Valid. Cool. Yep. I guess we're just gonna keep swimming down. Well, now that we've actually found like the
Oh,
trees.
You're actually touching ground, so to speak. You're underwater, but you're
Yeah.
on the island.
Do we have any idea where the temple would be based on where we are?
You have a vague idea of where it is from here. But you're like
I
up
guess-
on one of the mountain sides near the center of the island.
I guess let's head that way.
Okay. As you travel, it's gonna take a while. If you remember, when you were traveling, when this island was on land before, you had to use a magical steed, and that took like an hour.
Yeah. I have expeditious retreat at will, but like that only applies to me.
Yeah, so we have a giant shark. She only lasts for an hour.
Yeah, and these only last for an hour too. I say pointing to my stars. I'd rather not waste them if I don't have to.
But you continue swimming down the mountainside.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
can
vote we
teleport us
just.
there.
The thing
With
is,
my
we
staff.
don't. The thing is, we don't know what it looks like. You could
Yeah.
teleport us into a wall because you might not be considered familiar with it anymore.
True.
You've been to the location before.
I mean, I suppose
I
as long
guess
as we're outside of it, Because that was
Yeah.
my thought. We should teleport into the temple beyond the sea drake, but we don't. As far as I can tell, I think the temple is actually collapsed. So as long as we go toward the entrance, that could work.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use my staff to try and teleport us towards the entrance.
All right.
Hopefully, preferably while we still got a little bit of time left on that polymorph.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot of time left, hopefully. As much time as possible. I believe I have to roll some.
For teleport,
Yeah.
you're teleporting to the entrance.
Yes.
You have been there before? It might have
Yes.
changed, but you have been there before.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think there is a chance. It's just a really low one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that counts as very familiar.
Why don't we just teleport to the portal room?
Because the actual temple might be collapsed. That room might be collapsed.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we'll treat this as very familiar as you roll.
Okay, because I don't have any associated objects, unless that counts as.
Yeah, there
me.
is chance of failure still. So.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Oh god. 28. So, oh no, 82.
you're on target.
Never mind. We're good.
Still on
Both of
target.
those would have been on target.
Yes. Spoonerized.
Boom.
Sweet.
And you guys just teleport there.
Woo!
Cool.
That's always fun.
Inward.
As you teleport,
Yeah, what does it look like?
As you teleport there, everything seems to have been overgrown with sharp-looking barnacles, covering all the surfaces. What immediately catches your concern more than that, though, are two what appear to be floating suits of armor with tridents that are in the area. As you see water moving inside the armor, and they got tridents, and they immediately see your group as we roll initiative again.
We were.
This way, simply sure to set up the time portal, so we had time to come back and forth.
Terry, hush.
Right?
Hey. Son,
He's like, no, I will not be silenced.
basically.
He doesn't like the suits of
Oh,
armor.
boy.
I
Valid.
refuse.
I got a 16. I'm gonna go check on the door.
Okay.
11 for Azra.
Oof. What did Varth get?
6.
Okay.
Woo!
At least it's not 13. Dagger.
She got a 17.
Okay. Both these suits of armor are within 30 feet of you, Dagger, as you are first.
Hi. I'm gonna cast Bless on... Let's say on the Baron, Azra, Tess, and Chung.
Thanks. Bless your heart.
And then I'm going to give...
I'm just barking at some Sasquatch walking on the street.
Nice. Yeah, fuck it. I'll give a bardic inspiration to Azra.
Yay! What's your? Is it like D12 now?
Yeah, it's fucking born.
Holy shit!
Of course. Never mind. Teferi got a nat 20.
The guy who's not going to do anything got a nat 20.
I don't know. These guys are kind of scary. They
Okay.
might.
You guys teleport here, and you see him start to cast a spell. And as he casts it, both of them need wisdom saving throws. Wow, that really shook my tower there. They do not have magical resistance, so this should be good. Oh yeah, you notice as he casts his spell, he has like one hand making the blue arcane sigil, and you see another arcane sigil, like it seems to be like a halo around the other hand, and he just seems to turn it like a knob and just like.
Ooh.
Oh.
And
I know what that is.
And these suits of armor, like move towards you, and they look like they're about to swim towards you, and they just seem to slow down.
Nice.
And then it's Dagger's turn. Dagger, you and Azra are good enough in Arcane. You know he casts the slow spell.
Nice. I give him one of these.
I'm gonna cast Bless and use my bonus action to give Azra inspiration, and then I'm gonna get the fuck away from the tiger because the shark, because she's probably gonna bring some aggro on. Yeah, basically.
Fish are friends, not food.
Yep.
All right.
That's
After
what do.
Dagger is Baron. They're within 30 feet.
30
Sick 'em,
feet.
tiger.
And there's how many again?
Two.
Currently.
And
And they're
one-
slowed.
They seem
so-
to be where the entranceway of the temple was, but you notice
Has
that
one been
there's just
injured?
kind of like a crater. None of them have been injured yet.
Okay. So in that case, I will. Sorry.
Eldritch Blast, which you don't have.
Nope.
Eldritch
I'm gonna
Blast.
cast Eldritch Blast.
I love how the Warlock doesn't have it, but the Wizard does.
Oh yeah, I
Yay!
understand. As another warlock, I don't take it out of spite.
Mine doesn't either.
Yeah.
Let's do Warlocks, man.
Oh god,
So-
neither does mine. I don't think Yisha has it. That's
25 hit.
hilarious.
A 25 definitely hits, especially since
So-
it's slowed down.
I'm doing chill touch.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, if it's a water elemental, it might freeze.
No, it's
Hmm?
necrotic damage. Remember?
15 necrotic
Yeah,
damage.
remember how Chill
Oh,
Touch
that's right.
doesn't
Chill
touch
Touch.
and is not chilly?
Fuck.
15 necrotic, you say?
And he cannot heal. Until
I'm
it's
thinking of Ray of Frost.
To one of that was on.
Which
to
is
one
funny,
Of them.
because my cleric actually has Chill Touch.
Okay. Up next is Tess.
Could be like necrotic ray or something now.
As one
She
of their
is
suits
going-
of very pearlescent armor seems to diminish a little bit.
She is going to
Favorite songs.
sort of swim a tad away from the shark to give her some maneuvering room, and prepare her crossbow and basically wait and shoot whichever one Chung goes after, so that she can hopefully get the sneak attack.
Okay, which one does Chung go after? The one that's the armor's a little more tarnished, aka the one Baron got, or
Yes, because that one is maybe bleeding.
She smells blood.
it doesn't have blood.
It
Oh.
doesn't, but I don't think
She
blood
smells
frenzy
water.
matters.
It also does not have fear, so it can't sense that
the
either.
shark has advantage on any melee attack rolls against a creature that doesn't have all its hit points.
Yep. So
Cool.
mechanically,
She's
it
going
still
after
works.
that one.
Okay.
I loved it. She got a nat 20.
Hey.
Ah! Get him!
Took a while, but we finally got one tonight.
Oh my god.
And we're going to be using the crit table from the world famous Xanathar's Lost Notes and everything else available in the DM's Guild.
But now.
So she got a 94 on the crit table.
Oh, that's
Wow.
Is her weapon magical?
No, she's a shark.
Okay, nothing else happens.
Damn.
What would have happened?
You would never
Oh
know.
shit. No. Rude.
Now I have to buy it. Those lost notes and everything else on the DM's Guild. Whatever shall I do?
So for the crit, that's 41 damage.
It is both filled with amazing content and quite affordable. What?
Mm.
How much was that? I'm sorry.
41 damage.
Oh, that's all. Okay. You guys hear like a tin can getting crunched.
Is it still alive?
Oh yeah, quite.
Cool. Tess is gonna shoot at it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I got another nat 20.
What the fuck? Calm down, NPCs.
This dice is so good. I'm so sorry for next vaccine king.
Well, I got a nat 20 on my insight check when I was thinking about purchasing this amazing supplement on the DM's Guild.
Man, we should give them this clip for Admiral.
Just see like the little money bag come on screen.
That
Sponsored
is
by Xanathar.
36 points of piercing damage from Tess.
36.
Oh shit. That's not doubled. Oh my god, hang on. 36 plus another 7d6. That's
She'll
that's
be right
60,
back.
60 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. The armor is cracking everywhere. You still need to roll d100.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot that.
I was going to say more of what's happening, but I don't know what's happening yet.
47.
Oh, okay. It's immune to frightened, so then nothing happens.
Ow. Lame.
Doesn't matter, though, because the armor is just falling apart.
Get wrecked.
It is still... Parts of the armor are still holding itself together, and you notice whatever water elemental is inside is still bound inside it. It appears to be bound in it almost like it's a humanoid shackle.
Remind me, for the way this entrance was set up, is there anywhere that Tess could feasibly hide? Probably not. Never mind. Her movement is garbage right now.
Perception check?
Sure. Yep, I should have known the 20s were too much. That's a 13.
In the heat of the moment, doesn't really see anywhere good enough to hide. Especially not within
My
sword
mind
speed.
went the same place as.
Yeah.
Okay. She is just going to... Yeah, she's going to stay where she is because she feels like she's relatively out of its range.
Okay. After her is Azra.
Azra's gonna do Eldritch Blast with her action.
On the,
and
the one that's falling apart, or the one that literally has not been touched yet?
I'm gonna go 2 and 2.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm actually rolling 40-20.
Someone cast Time Stop on the Baron and Dagger, apparently.
Yeah, I know.
Our internet connection is unstable, apparently.
Okay, so the lowest one is a 15.
Ear blast, I think.
The
Yeah,
lowest,
those two.
the lowest one does not hit through armor.
What about a 17?
The 17 does.
Nice. So all 4 of them hit. Nice. So that is.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit!
17 points on
Kevin.
the first one. Oh shit.
You dropped.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to reconnect.
Oh shit! That's weird. It
And-
dropped me, but not him.
13 on the second one.
What do you mean? I was dropped.
No, I mean it dropped him, but not me. Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, so my internet went off.
the elemental that has been injured and is being thrashed inside the jaws
Trying to connect now.
of the huge shark, you completely
So it's
obliterate
measured?
with your 2 Eldritch Blasts. What were the last 2 damages for those
13.
total?
Yes.
Okay.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to use one of my Crown of Stars and send it at the second guy. The one that's still alive, obviously. Oh, helps if I actually roll to attack. Oh, I got a 20!
Oh shoot!
Oh, the 20 gods are with us today.
Did you just close the book? Also, Kev, your mic is on.
It's more of I'm trying to rearrange windows.
Oh.
My god, and I rolled a 12 on one of the D12s. Holy shit.
Nice.
Okay.
Did you roll your D100?
Yeah, your D100.
Not yet. 28 plus. Ah! Trying to math.
You're not allowed.
No. D100 is 8 flat.
You push it back 10 feet.
Woo! So doubling the dice, right?
Double the damage dice, yes.
Okay, so I got 40 on my first roll, so 80
Holy
points of radiant
fuck.
damage.
What
40,
the
12, yo.
fuck?
Wait,
What was
Yeah.
it with? The
Crown-
stars?
Yeah,
how many did you shoot?
Holy fuck!
1.
That was 1 star?
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and an 11,
Oh my god.
and high on the other 2.
Sorry, can you tell me the total one more time? I'm sorry.
What?
Can you tell me the total damage again? I'm sorry.
Yes. It was 40 points of damage on the die, doubled, to 80. And I got...
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Oh, man.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, man.
Insta dead.
I don't know, Rick. This
No,
isn't good.
it's not insta-dead, but... You did enough damage that it had to roll for lingering injuries, and it failed.
Oh, shit. Nice.
That was radiant damage, correct?
Yes.
Ooh, I found a variant version of lingering damage. I like this one better. It goes by damage type, what the lingering damage is.
Ooh.
Ooh.
The metal on the armor blisters,
Wow.
somehow.
I didn't even know metal could do that.
It's almost like it's magical or something.
Yeah. Cool. That's my turn, needless to say.
Wow, okay, then it's Varth's turn. If he's there.
I think he's on the
So
floor.
There's one left.
Yep.
Yes, it is very injured. It has been cooked by radiant damage.
Okay. Well, I float over, and I'm gonna... I don't even need to float over. That's right, because I'm in water elemental form.
Yeah, you're fast as shit.
Water jet.
Alright, roll to hit.
Let me see, because it's an ability that's not scaled to the rest of my spellcasting capacity.
I thought Water Jet was a cantrip.
It is, but in water elemental form, I can only water
Oh.
elemental.
That's right.
Okay.
Oh, it's 84 damage, alright. Let me change that. Alright.
My to hit with my spell is 24.
24 definitely hits the slowed, very injured, armored elemental.
Okay.
Rip, dude.
Well, it's gonna sound amazing, but then I'm gonna do complete poop for damage.
Welcome to Tier 4 D&D.
Yeah.
Does the damage scale? I guess the damage scales, but the save doesn't.
No, just
Okay,
use Varth stuff.
Okay.
It's Varth's to hit, Varth's DC, and the max damage dice because you're above 17th level.
He takes 11 damage, and he needs to make a strength save.
Okay. Ooh, he actually might have passed. Oh yeah, he definitely passed. 21.
Yep, he just passed. He is not prone.
Okay.
That's it. He still took all damage. It's just a save to avoid being knocked on his butt.
You blast off a shoulder guard of what's left of it. After Varth is Teferi. So Teferi is going to continue concentrating on slow. And he's debating on if he should do anything. Okay. You can cast Magic Missile. And he blows up what's left of it.
That's valid.
Yeah.
At the entranceway. Or what was the entranceway? You notice that, like, where the top of the doorframe was, is just gone, along with the upper half of the entire cave structure of this temple. It's like the upper half of it was just ripped off. And it's just open up above.
Mm-hmm. I guess we're gonna swim up and over.
It is actually getting kind of dark.
I still have my light spell and my.
I'm also glowing.
I have my light spell and my drift globe
But you're noticing that contrast even more so now
Yeah.
as you get closer.
Actually, considering I am
You feel-
damn near blind down here, I might also actually activate
You
my
feel a
eyelids
current
then.
coming from the temple, and the current seems to be coming, pushing against you. Like you're
Cool.
swimming upstream.
Cool. I don't like it. Yeah. Okay. I
Hey,
guess let's do this.
hey, is that her? Teferi says.
Hmm?
As he points up, you just see the silhouette from the light up above, the dragon swimming above you.
No,
Oh,
that's the
shit.
dragon.
Silhouette of a man.
How far away is it?
About 100 feet above you. It knows you're there. You can tell.
I mean, yeah, I've got light everywhere. Damn it! Damn it! Okay, cool. Okay.
You just hear it say from that distance. As what you think are fins seem to expand out of its sides, and you realize they're wings. And it uses its wings to actually help it swim. And it just like points down towards you guys and jets towards you.
Cool. I hate it.
Initiative
Yay!
again.
I just like put the shark in front of me.
And what do we have here? Oh, I recognize you.
Oh fuck.
That makes two of us.
You
Hey,
are
Bruce.
the fast little minnow that swam away.
No, is it? You know, I'm going to be polite and offer you another chance to surrender.
Dagger goes at 9.
Just roll initiative. You don't bother.
Well, that's what I figured we were doing.
Your arrogance.
But
is
yeah,
that of
no,
most
I am-
Dragons.
I am
However, I
preparing
thought
for him
being
to try and eat us,
an
so I'm.
aquatic dragon.
Hey,
You
hey,
would be more intelligent.
I got an idea.
What? We run away?
No. Mr. Water Dragon. You team up with us. Take out old Hydra and take her place as the new lord of the elemental plane of water's evil. Lots
That
of
is our
gold.
plan.
Lots of dragon people you like to mate with.
No.
Give me
Oh,
a
you were doing so well.
Baron. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my god, that would
Does
be
the
awesome.
last line impose disadvantage?
Yes.
I'm sorry. I think it might only have. I think you might still have inspiration. No, wait, no, I gave it to Azra. And,
You gave it to
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
22.
Never mind. You don't need it.
I
It's one
won't
of my
say
only
the
good skills.
I won't say the idea hasn't tempted me before. How do I
Eh?
know I can trust you and you won't stab me in the back later?
How do we know we can trust you?
The answer to the question is these folks are very honest, gentle folk who always keep their word.
Yeah, we
They are
fucking
very-
hate all Hydra. That too.
Unfortunately, that is true.
They're what the evil people call naive.
Guilty.
They're straight shooters.
Tess is just looking at you confused from behind the shark.
Just elbow Tess.
I see you brought me a sacrifice.
She's hiding.
Yeah, old Hydra. Or the...
As you notice his giant draconic eye looking at the huge shark.
No, fish are friends, not food.
That's actually one of our compatriots, Polymorph.
She's a
not really
friend.
shark.
Oh
She's
yeah,
a friend.
I forgot to send you guys what he actually looks like now.
Friends
Ooh.
are... Yeah, except for those dolphins. Stinking dolphins thinking they're from the place.
Because I found a much better picture for him, and it's more accurate to his size.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's just make sure you're sitting down.
Oh boy.
Oh, and of course it
All I
doesn't.
saw
Leave
was the image of the fucking beaver.
it doesn't even give you a preview, so that's nice.
Oh my god!
Ah!
Ah!
Oh, he's very
Oh, no!
large. He's very large.
No, thank you.
I haven't seen the
Everything's
picture yet.
fine.
It's in Discord.
Oh, he's purdy.
Right?
Yeah, purdy is not the word I would have used.
Yeah. That's a people.
Oh,
Yeah.
That little black speck.
Mhm.
It's like a scuba diver.
where did you get that picture?
That definitely
Internet.
looks like Subnautica.
Unfortunately,
It's not, but that's awesome.
unfortunately, it's one of those spots lost on the internet. I wish I knew which the
yeah.
artist was, or I would tell you.
His symbol's in the bottom corner.
Probably, if you guys want to do a background search later on,
I'll do one later.
I forget what that site's called. The image one.
Reverse image search.
Yes.
It's just Google.
Yes.
Dagger is not actually preparing the spell. Well, she's not going to prepare it because she knows she'll lose it if we do parlay. But if the second this thing looks like it's going to take a chomp out of somebody, she's casting Fairy Fire.
I may
Put
help
my
you,
ice cream away.
but I'd like a bit of a down payment beforehand.
Diamond dust.
Let me
Follow
pull up the
me.
treasure deck.
As he swims into the temple from the upper part. You guys feel that draft that you're feeling from the temple. It seemed to subside for just a moment as the sheer mass of this gargantuan-sized dragon swims into the
I hope
temple.
the bubbles are because of his breath.
I follow.
I'm going to go put my ice cream away.
Having recruited the dragon. Good job, Baron.
Just call me Hosen.
No one can say
Good job, Baron.
Takes you inside the temple. It is nigh unrecognizable. As you notice that the barnacles, the sharp-looking barnacles from before, seem to have completely overgrown this entire temple. You don't even see like stonework or anything. The ground and what's left of the walls. It just seems to be covered in jagged spikes.
Okay, you're like tripping left and right.
I'm okay. My foot's asleep, and then I tripped on the cord. Because my foot's asleep.
As you swim further in, you notice that these spikes and such are moving, and you realize they're urchins.
Oh, okay, that's
Oh.
not that bad.
We can adopt them and take them to the orphanage later.
It's Pookie Bookie.
They're oh, god damn it. That just hit me. I'm so stupid.
I throw you into the urchin.
Down
I'll
into
do that.
into further deep into the island, you end up in an underwater cave, one that you recognize, the one where the portal's at, and it's still there. But surrounding it, you see hordes of treasure, gold, mostly gold. Treasures.
Hello.
So,
You can leave the dust here. As the dust goes to sprinkle down, you notice coming out of the gold coin pile next to you are a bunch of little crabs, and they seem to start
Oh my god.
I would name you Tomatoa. I would name you Moana. I would name you. You can join the urchins in the orphanage.
Oh my god. That's a crab. That's not even an urchin. It's not even the same joke.
No, he joins the urchins as we grab those and take them all back to the orphanage.
As they finished picking up the diamond dust that floated down towards the ground near them, you notice they put it on their backs. And they skittered back into the gold coins. And you see their little claws pop up from the gold coins and go...
Horde crabs.
So cute.
We recently watched Moana again, and it's so good.
You also notice that the gold coins, most of them aren't gold. They look like they're scales.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Goldfish.
You also see some spiky thing jut out of one of the piles, and you realize it's a rib bone.
Oh, that's less cool.
Great. Great. This is fine. This is fine.
I'm munch on it.
So,
Hydra is on the other side of the portal.
great.
Cool.
Great.
While
We're
this
going
is
to defeat her.
happening,
We have to defeat her there.
while this is happening, I'm gonna sidle up to Teferi, put my hand on his shoulder, and sneakily cast message as quietly as I can. I'm gonna say, theoretically, if the dragon is not just trying to fuck us on this one, could we trap him and Hydra in the same bubble? And then they're both out of the way.
Yes, but not at the same time.
Ah.
Damn.
Okay. I just wanted to plant that idea in his head for later in case it's useful. I'm good.
So through this portal is the old Hydra.
Is that all for the down payment?
Well, you didn't exactly specify what you would like.
That just seems a little small for the amount of danger you would impose upon me.
It's not the size of the map, it's how much it's valued.
That statue looks interesting. Might be useful at moving things, as his head veers over towards Vorn.
Nope.
That's not a statue, that's a golem.
Hey, Baron, you still wearing that crown of Womack? No, wait, no. Yeah, no, we haven't sold it yet.
The what?
Crown of Womack. It's on the treasure list. I literally just have it written down. It's the crown of Womack.
So I take off the hat of hats, take that off, then take off a crown, and then take off my other hat.
Yeah, that tracks.
What is this, Team Fortress 2?
I got this. You just see the bald spot on the back of his head. Oh.
Aww.
We have a periaptive wound closure.
The dragon gives a slight nod. So, where do you have all this stuff, Dagger, that you're looking through? You get like a bag of holding or something, right?
I have the bag of holding, but the stuff that I'm looking at things that wouldn't be in the bag, because if I open the bag, it will break, because we're underwater. So I was assuming he's got the crown of Womack on him. The periaptive wound closure, I would think is small enough. It would probably be best held in a pocket, because it would take
one of my pockets.
fucking ever to find in a bag of holding.
Yeah,
50%
mine,
off
so I
dance
probably
lessons at the orphanage in Chalk.
Wait,
Azra.
are those little ducks with Santa Claus hats on it? I'm sorry, Jeanette. What?
What?
Is that like Twitch doing that? No. Wow, you made your own custom rubber duck emoji. Cool.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Amazing.
Sorry,
If only we had a rubber duck to give him.
Oh, let me make sure my volume's turned down.
I am quite fond of ducks.
Quack. Okay,
If
how
only
about
I'd turned into a duck.
coupon? 50% off dance lessons in Port Zaru. It's scribbled in my handwriting.
Is that all?
Have you seen me dance?
No, I have not.
It's worth it. Persuasion.
I'm gonna swim over to Azra.
Are you actually going to dance for the dragon?
Oh my god.
No, I'm going to persuade him that the 50% off for the
Seduce him.
discount's really good. It can't seduce a dragon. It
Performance
just won't
check.
work out. He's a lot bigger.
You can seduce a dragon. Bards have done it before.
28 on my persuasion,
That's
persuading
how
him that
half-dragons
the
exist.
I like-
coupon is worth a lot of money.
I like to think us dragons persuaded the bards.
Mm. I mean, yeah.
Well, there are dragonborn.
Then I guess, if you're such a nice dancer, we can go after a performance.
Coupon.
Dibs not.
Oh, pardon me. Let me make you some room. As his tail just pushes over a treasure pile and gives you room to dance.
I'm gonna give you bardic inspiration.
So, 1 minute of dance? Less than about, 1d6 plus 1 rounds of dancing? Is that
However
what
long it takes for your dance that you're
You
so
gonna join me,
amazing
right?
at.
No, not you. The dragon. You gonna join me?
I'm a little big for that.
You can shrink down. You're a mighty dragon. How are you going to know if you can how good of a dance you can learn if you don't dance with me?
Dance.
Yes, with me. Come, join.
I'm like behind the dragon.
Does your dance require a partner?
Well, I'm trying to give you the discount, so if you dance, you can turn if you like the dancing
He wants
physically.
to see whether you're good at it, though, Baron.
It's hard to tell if you're going to enjoy something if you don't do it. Just because you see people, singing doesn't mean you yourself are going to enjoy it.
I am growing impatient as his tail seems to move a bit.
I'm trying to get him to dance with me. Rude.
So, was it money that you were looking for? That seems to be a thing that dragons like.
And you said you gave me inspiration?
I did, yes. You have a D12.
Mm-hmm. 25.
I gotta ask, what dance does the Baron know?
The question should be, what dance does he not know?
You are all probably in awe,
Is he like crumping?
and you're just surprised at the fluid
Turned around,
grace,
starts twerking.
the fluid grace of the Baron in full plate, underwater,
Amazing.
as graceful as a ballerina on the stage. If you weren't already in salt water, it would have brought a tear to your eye.
I must say that's quite impressive, Baron. Well done.
Doing this sprinkler.
Oh, I was thinking Futurama, where it's just like that one short where they're like anime, and Zoidberg just like stood still, and they're like, "Oh, I can't keep up with him. He's moving too fast."
His form is too perfect.
Roll the dice. No more.
Shopping cart.
Raise the roof that isn't there.
Raise the cabin.
And at the very end.
No,
Oh.
no, you
No.
just ruined it.
You ruined it.
Roll initiative. Dex saves. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
You've cursed us all.
Well, that was an amusing teaser. I can't wait to see what you'll give me for the rest of eternity with your dances.
That's just 50% off.
Exactly.
Look at the group.
Then let us go to the Jagged Reef, and we'll see what you're capable of.
For you.
As the dragon gets up from its pile of gold that it's in, some of the gold scales actually get stuck between its own scales, in a classic dragon fashion. And
For the first time in forever, Tess does not entertain any thought of stealing.
the dragon looks at the giant portal, looks at you guys, looks at the giant portal. Somehow, even underwater, it appears to be a bubble.
Okay.
Gonna go first? I mean, I don't know about what culture we're in. Some cultures it's polite for the host to go through first, and some the guests go through first. I don't know how it works.
After you.
I don't want to, Azra, but I feel like maybe... Would Worm sink in the elemental plane of water? Because, he can't swim, but...
One of the treasure chests gets up
endless.
as you realize the treasure chest is on top of a medium-sized crab, and it scurries out of your guys' way.
Cute.
Nice.
A friend.
As we're walking, it's like, hey, Varth, Azra,
What?
quick plan. Do you remember that thing we were going to do with Tefari?
I heard my name, what's up?
The gate and the portal. Gate and gate. Portal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When we walk through, just portal. Try that, see what happens. Put the portal the gate in the portal, and dragon comes through, and he goes to like, "Brr!" Idea.
Look at Dagger. I don't know.
I'd say maybe hold on to it until he helps us, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a little early to blow this very shaky alliance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Alright.
duly noted.
We go through,
Yep.
I guess.
I'm going to.
I would I would hold your mouth for now. I will do the talking.
Look at Teferi.
Would it be smart
Yeah,
for me to
Sharon,
cast
you
a
have to-
protective healing spell? Or a protective spell
so.
first?
The dragon
That
goes
might
through
not
the
be a bad
portal.
idea. Oh well.
Oh shit!
Fuck
you
it,
want
I'm
to
gonna do
Bye.
Yep.
Because I don't want to get this shit dispelled again.
And as
I'm
it
gonna
does,
cast.
one of the spots in the ground that you thought was a boulder gets up, and you see a humanoid crab. And then another one gets up, and another one gets up, and they all just stare at you.
Hey guys.
Bye!
Wait. So, all the treasure pile were crabs?
No, just like random spots in the ground that
Oh.
looked like they were just like debris of rock or something. Just get up.
Don't mind if it's warm over there.
Stop peeing everywhere.
It's mine now.
Oh my god.
I specifically wait until the dragon is out of the range, and then I'm casting Holy Aura. Everybody, it doesn't matter. Everybody of my choice in the 30-foot radius of me when I cast the spell sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius, and you have advantage on all saving throws, and all creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against you until I.
Wow. That's
8th level
fucking
spells,
awesome.
man. Yeah, that's why I was so fucking pissed that what's his nuts dispelled that or counterspelled that shit.
Yeah. Nice.
And I swim through the bubble.
Yep. I hold your hand and I swim through the bubble.
Yep.
Same.
Wait for
I
one
hold
of those
chum
through
spin.
turn to Teferi. And now's a good time for the temporal stasis around the portal to prevent when we retreat to trap whatever comes through.
His bird's like just like
As I'm
floating
like,
off
trying
to
to
the side.
like, Bye.
I think he's thinking.
Content loading.
The best part of all of this is that I'm absolutely terrified, and I can see the dog is growling in his sleep.
Aww.
Keep the dragon distracted for a bit.
Easy. I can do it all day long. And I'll swim through. Keep an eye on
You notice
Teferi.
him starting to make arcane sigils, and they like turn into like 9 layers of it, and he just starts casting the spell, and it looks like it'll take a minute or two.
Okay.
Cool.
That's not suspicious at all.
As you can roll Arcana check if you want. He's only starting it, but if you're curious.
Nope.
15. 1-5.
Okay.
Azra passes.
I said I was through the portal first. I probably
Yeah, I
didn't even
went
see
through
him
with Dagger,
start.
so I can't see.
Okay.
Yeah, Dagger.
It's
doesn't even see
complex
the spell,
arcane
knows what it
magics
is.
as you guys go through.
You know, with your plus 40.
15.
Ugh, only a plus 15.
Sorry. No.
I'm Dagger, I can read.
I was only the top in my class. Oh.
The stupid thing is, she's not even classically trained. She learned how to read in her little podunk village from like.
Yeah, that's what makes Azra real mad.
She just got really lucky.
I went to school, bitch!
Spent years earning that degree, and you're just like, genius!
Yeah, not salty at all, it's fine.
No, that's Procan. Anyway, and so you guys go through the portal.
Yeet.
Here we go!
As you go through the portal, you the water is pitch black. It is dark, except for where your light sources are. And for
Yeah,
the
we
bit-
are all light sources now, and I
Yes,
have the
yes.
2 light spells, and
For-
And I'm
didn't
glowing.
say, but
For out to your
Yeah.
light radius and the low light, you see random bits of chum, I guess. Random little bits of dead fish, you assume. Most of it's
Sharp-tongued is
Stop
just like,
it.
most of it's not fresh, most of it's bone. It's just random spots. The water here is ridiculously salty, like Red Sea salt.
Okay. I'm simultaneously dehydrating and hydrating at the same time.
But also, strangely enough, that pressure that you felt when you were at the temple, the water pressure, is gone the second you go through the portal.
yeah,
Oh.
Almost like the plane
We're
of
in the
water
plane
does
of
not
water.
have water pressure.
Yeah,
Ironically
because
enough.
there's no top or bottom.
No pressure. No pressure.
Okay.
You can barely make out on the other side of the
look
bubble.
for
You
the
can
dragon.
see Teferi like casting stuff, but he's just like a shimmer on the other side of the portal.
I
Shimmer,
look
shimmer,
around
shimmer.
for the dragon.
You see bioluminescent lights of his angler-like antenna that come from his gels.
He told us to stay quiet but not stay back, right? So should we follow them?
Your light sources reflect off of his eyes as he peers back. at you.
Great.
Neat.
It also just occurred to me that we're in pitch darkness and I made every single one of us a fucking beacon.
You hear what almost sounds like
But we can see, I guess.
it almost sounds like tectonic plates shifting and stuff in random spots.
God.
Like almost like you hear like a glacier like crack, like that kind of noise underwater
Oh boy.
every once in a while.
I don't want. I don't like.
Do not want.
And he starts to swim forward slowly. You follow?
It's dodgy
Yeah.
battle.
Slowly.
Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, follow.
As you follow, I had stuff on her lair.
No.
You said follow. The first thing that came to mind was Baldur's Gate 2. Sorry. The big bad guy, Irenicus, says that to you,
Watching that. Oh no, we weren't watching it. That's what
taunting you to follow him. He says that.
That's a common thing in
You notice
Horizon Zero Dawn that a lot of NPCs say.
the water at random points seems to become more murky and opaque. Random, stronger currents than normal junt you guys from like side to side or left to right as you're swimming by. There are sudden cold spots as you swim through.
Careful for warm spots.
And when you go through the cold spots, it seems like the water has started to freeze a little bit, and it gives the closest appearance for you guys as fog.
Interesting.
As you swim slowly through here, you hear other things in the water that you cannot see swimming around.
Oh boy.
You hear whispers in your minds.
I try not to listen to them.
Whispering things to you in primordial.
I definitely try not to listen to them.
I
since
don't
them.
understand that.
The dark
so it's
tide.
fine.
Well, it's telepathy, so you understand it because it's being relayed to you mentally. You hear things such as the dark tide comes for all. The drowned ones welcome you.
Yeet.
Okay. My dog is barking in his sleep.
For the briefest moments, with your ridiculously high perception check, you realize that there's at least one kraken nearby.
Okay.
I imagine
When-
Dagger's group just kind of goes like this.
And they appear to be following, but at a distance.
Oh, God.
Great, I hate
As
it.
you approach
Tier 4, baby.
a jagged citadel that seems to be made of black coral.
Okay.
And my roommate's not helping with the mood.
No, I could use it, because damn.
The link that I sent is an ambience from one of my favorite composers.
I had to turn that shit off, because it was super creepy. Also, it would definitely tank our internet.
Oh, yeah.
You swear you can
Mine
see
have an
in the
aquarium.
water random faces of horrible deep sea creatures like anglerfish and
God.
such. But
I
they
have no
seem
swimming like
seem
this.
almost like spectral. And that's when Varth realizes they are all water elementals.
They're all elementals.
Hey, Varth, you must feel really comfortable here.
La, la, la.
Not
Oh,
quite.
shit. Chung isn't a shark anymore.
Ah, shit.
Holy aura is concentration.
It's
Ah,
okay, Chung. Just hold on to Azra.
I was gonna say, I grab her hand instead of her fin now.
As you approached this coral citadel, you notice parts of the walls move, and you see these weird, almost spider-like coral creatures crawling on the sides of it.
Cool.
Arcana checks.
Natural fucking 20.
12.
Oh.
I got a mighty 12.
A giant E appears.
31.
23.
God, the first time in forever that I've beaten fucking Dagger in an Arcana check.
I'm sorry!
These appear to not be living creatures, but animated coral. Almost like they are golems made
They're
of
like little
coral.
coral golems. That's fucking baller.
That is
And
fucking
terrifying.
baller.
They
That's so cool.
they walk on four legs, and they just seem to be like four legs connected in the middle, like an X.
Cool. They're like
There's
little
no mouth,
spiders, kind
no face, or anything on them.
Hello!
As they crawl on the sides, and you think they know you're there because they like stop. They're maybe like 120 feet away from you on like the side of the wall or something, as you swim through into the main entranceway.
Yeah.
As you swim in there, there
In a
is
dagger.
a bit more lighting inside. We'll say like an ominous purple. I think that would fit well. And all Hydra would probably think that fits well. From like bioluminescent stuff inside here. So everything's kind of like low light in here. And you can see a bunch of Sahugan and a bunch of Kutoan. And they appear to be like them in the main court. They some of them seem to be wearing armor and ready for combat. Others seem to be dressed in very weird and alien clothing. Lots of them having jewelry that seems to be made of teeth or scales of things. It almost reminds you of a horrible underwater version of like a court to the castle where all the noblemen would be. As you swim through with the dragon, and they were all speaking in Aquan and stuff, and it's just a bunch of chatter, and most of them just went to hushed tones and moved really far away from the sea dragon, clearing the path for you all. Danger dab, danger dab.
I can't scream, so I have to dab.
A dab in self-defense.
Yes.
The dab police show up. You're under arrest. That was one too many dabs. You're gonna have to come with me. Anyway, so you swim further into what appears to be a throne room, as there seems to be a giant chair that's like the Game of Thrones chair, but it's jagged black coral instead of swords.
Nice.
And it seems empty. Except for one man. Floating next to the throne you see someone who looks like he might have been human at one point, but there are barnacles now growing on the side of his face. He also appears to have lost an arm, and in replacement of that arm, he has a prosthetic lobster claw arm
Nice.
grafted on him. And that's when you all recognize him and realize that this is Gar Shatterkeel, the leader of the cult.
Yeah.
And you see on his head is the crown.
The one
Shit.
we returned.
Mhm.
Shit!
Oh.
Fuck!
And you see a magical trident in his hand as he looks over towards the sea dragon. Kind of a mix between upset and confused. Was your swimming in here? And you'll all hear a female voice. It seems to echo from everywhere in this giant hall. What have you brought me, dragon?
Dude, she doesn't even know your name. And you're serving her?
Message to cry.
Shit.
I live.
That squeak.
Ominous. What all Hydra sounds like.
God, that chair is so squeaky. You need some oil for that
I know, it's awful.
It's like
It
the
needs
boots
fixed.
and SpongeBob.
Mm-hmm.
thing. Boots and cats.
incessant squeaking.
I have the dragon's name, but it's deep in my notes. My 48 pages of
No, it's
notes.
fine. Fuck it.
Yeah.
She wouldn't care.
I do. I worked so hard on this dragon. It's so cool, you
She
guys.
doesn't even use your name, dude. That's how little she cares. Dragon names are power.
That went too far.
She refuses to use your power name.
His name is now Billy Bob.
His power name.
Dragon names are power.
Dragon Jutsu.
She might as well just be like, yo, boy. I mean, come on, you ain't gonna take that?
Shut up.
Dragon, please.
She can
Uh,
shut you.
Okay. She said, Uneblep Kasil, which means a murky fin in Draconic.
I understood that.
Mhm.
I speak Draconic.
Mm.
I heard flubbada blibla bleed.
Yeah.
There you go.
It is Draconic in an Aquan accent.
Do not speak Draconic.
Nobody ever speaks Infernal.
I mean,
Probably a good
We
thing.
gotta get our ass to the River Styx at some point.
That's
No, you
true.
don't. No,
we
you
have to
don't.
get around to that.
you
Not
know,
anymore, but
no. You,
Well,
She is not a speaking, they are going. That is a very rude.
God damn it.
spaghetti.
Have here, like, the different
No,
elemental
people only
languages
use
and
that
what
accent
accent I
on-
try to do.
One of the planes of dread. We all know that.
True.
Have here that Aquan is, I use Italian accent for.
I bring you tribute. And that's when, appearing at the throne, are two giant greenish pearl glowing eyes. Bing. And the water around you seems to pull inwards towards the throne. You guys don't move, but it moves towards the throne. And the throne, you just see this giant wave with the eyes inside. It says, "Very good then. Bring them to me."
But he would just have done that. You're like, right. You're like,
Quiet's tribute.
I'm not gonna speak quiet. You're like making this guy sound like he's a dick. I mean, come on. He's serving you and you're treating him like this? Whew. Bet you treat that guy over there with the claw better.
You have quite a mouth on you, as he points his trident to you.
Oh,
If you wish,
trident.
if you wish for your death not to be long and agonizing, I suggest you silence your tongue.
I've been married twice.
And taking that distraction, the dragon opens its mouth and a wave of steam hits all Hydra. And Gar shatters in steel. Shattered Neil, whatever. The cultist leader guy. As we end the session for tonight.
Nope. I fucking knew it. I literally just messaged Maddie and said that exact same fucking thing.
Because this fight's going to take a while, and we don't have enough time.
Yeah, it
tonight.
is.
Yeah, 36 hours.
That's our last session for 2019.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
our last
That's
session
what it
for the
ended on.
decade.
Ah.
We'll be playing next year, next decade even, maybe, depending on how you define decades. Because we
This is
start
my
with year
first
one.
double decade game.
Next session would be the 4th. Oof.
Woo.
I can't wait. I'm so scared. Ah.
Well, not for this campaign. The next one of this campaign
So-
is.
Anyone have any plugs?
Oh yeah, the fourth.
I
Yeah,
can only scream.
We'll start with Azra.
she just said she can only scream.
Okay.
Follow
Kat,
me on Twitter for more screaming!
for more ease.
God damn it.
Sorry, that's my favorite part of tonight. You guys go to enter the Citadel. If I do anything stupid, you have full rights to just pull my leg about it.
Tomorrow, Waterdeep, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're on the moon, which is a thing.
I wonder if there's
Yeah.
water on the moon.
Yes.
Apparently there is, since there's like a something.
There's a fucking garden.
Neat.
As we're getting into weird second edition stuff, where there's stuff on the moon.
That's more than just in
It's always
2E. I
been
think
there.
there's also
It's always
3.
been
But
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, there aren't that many adventures that go to the moon, apparently.
No, it's mainly
No.
Spelljammer.
It's just it's got that like 80s, 90s fantasy kind of feel to it. That's why.
I'm writing down the last line of the, like, hey, what the fuck were we doing for when I open my character sheet next time, and it's giving me, like, paranoia. We're in Hydra's throne room, guys.
I'm
Really, like, this is a bad idea.
I may or may not be. I didn't get to see this episode, but the episode where they fought Vecna in the first campaign, I noticed they like started the session like right as the combat started. So, I mean, that just makes sense.
Yeah, so tomorrow, Waterdeep, and then no more games for the rest of the year, which is not that long. But and the
Except
next
for
week.
Scotty's, you have one on Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'll say that one. Does
Okay,
anyone
yeah.
does anyone have
Today
anything else?
Saturday.
I might be playing next Thursday with
Um,
my Planescape crew, but we don't actually know if we're playing yet, so I'll plug that on Twitter later.
What is the show? If anyone wants to catch up on it.
Well, it's called... What the fuck is it called?
Wow, that's an
Best
interesting.
name ever.
In hot minutes since we played. I only made the whole logo and UI kit. It's called Clueless in the Cage. And it's a bunch of bugs who don't know what they're doing, as evident by me. And our only friend in Sigil just got murdered. So that's fun.
Oh,
We're figuring out what the fuck is going on with that.
Aren't you all
Yeah, a bunch of
tieflings?
faction bullshit. I'm excited. What?
Aren't you all tieflings?
No.
Oh, I'm
I'm
thinking-
actually not. Well, I am a tiefling, but I'm like the shit going group of peeps. So follow Scarlet Moth on Twitch for notifications on when we are streaming and VODs, etc. It's fun. It's worth a watch.
Cool. Tomorrow, after Rain and Mistral at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'll be running a Retroverse one-shot special. The one-shot adventure on the DM's Guild, The Lich That Stole Christmas. So that'll be a fun little holiday treat for everybody, as it will be the last D&D stream of the year. And
Yeah.
Neat. Those of you who are looking forward to the Wild West campaign, it has been kind of put in the back burner a little bit because everyone expressed a great deal of interest in the new book Scotty purchased, Dark Matter.
Mage Hand
Okay.
Press.
Purchased it, and Blake stole it
So-
from you.
And I'm going to be running it. It's going to be in my verse, with the Dark Matter verse kind of merged with my verse I already had.
You can
I've
easily
not-
make one of those quadrants yours or something.
Right. I've not run this verse on the stream at all anywhere. It's mostly been run in in-house sessions, so this will be the first time streaming any of this. It'll have a kind of a mixed element to it. As with most things I write, it'll have a darker theme to some degree, but not completely. There'll be lighter tones to it than compared to a lot of my other stuff, because it's space. It's impossible for everything to be creepy. So something's just going to be funny or enjoyable or weird at some point. So
Space
it's just
owl.
inevitably going to happen. Exactly.
Watch out for that comet.
It's a poisonous comet. And that'll be something that happens. So everyone will begin on a cruise liner. Those of you who wish to join, you either got your little golden ticket or purchased one onto it. That's the SSL Pre, the Starship Space Liner Pre, is the name of the ship.
Cool.
That's that.
If you like this show or any of the other shows on my channel, please follow me on Twitch. Smash that subscribe button on YouTube or whatever the hell YouTubers say. And
Ring the bell.
and ring the bell. Pull Baron and ring the bell.
Yeah.
And we'll see you all next year. Thank you for watching and have a great holiday.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Oh my god. What a year it's been.
Oh.